To 23, she left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven that found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. The pain, I would go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
What's up?
Yo, man.
What's everybody doing? Aquí nomás, hanging out.
Good evening, everybody.
Got Chopper in the house.
It's going to be a short night because I was on the road last night after the show, and I haven't had no damn sleep because of cricket.
Chopper went clubbing last night.
I didn't go clubbing.
Oh, okay. No clubbing.
No. I went to go meet a friend that I hadn't seen since 2018. And he was kind of like feeling depressed, down, suicidal. So me being the good friend I am, I jumped in my Jeep and drove an hour and a half to go see him and kick it with him last night and all day today.
So that's what I gotta say to get you over here to visit me, fucker.
Well, you're a few states away.
So
Yeah,
how's everybody doing? Aquí we got chopped in the house for a little bit, so let's get some of these comments thrown in. Oh, that's the grandpa routine: the chocolate and a little bit of coffee right before bed. Oh, orange juice.
Or Jay.
DCG said first. Cubo Chronicles. What's up, homeboy? RJ, what's up? Chronicles Familia. What's up, fellas from EJG? RJ said everyone hit that like. Maruka, everyone, much love. Phoenix, what up, fellas? And Cricket's wife, Gordo's mom. What's up? Hello to all. Hope everyone is doing well. Hit that like button. Said Ro P. Cubo. Hola, Chronicle fam. Said Shelley. What is up, my Chronicles family from Boba Mesa? Cubo, what's up, homeboy? Javier Hernandez, good day to day. Friends, family, all good. Cubo Bubba from RJ. Papa Chop, what up at Cricket? Juan Remato por Cubo. Joe Brown, happy Monday, everyone. Oh, yeah, today is Monday.
You forgot already?
Yeah.
It only happens once a week.
I had to work last night. Buenas tardes, Croniclero, said Geronimo. What up, Cricks and Chops from RJ? That's awesome. Shelley said, that's awesome, Chop. You probably saved his life.
What's up?
Your homeboy, you said he was feeling...
Oh, yeah. That motherfucker's crazy.
Was he tripping bad like that?
Over a Ruka?
Oh, man.
But hey, I mean, that's the power of Rukas, man. That'll take a motherfucker all the way to left field.
Yeah.
I've seen it plenty of times. Yeah. But this dude got his own company, construction company. I'm gonna go back down there tomorrow and work with him, earn a couple dollars.
EJG, look at this. I said tired of getting clowned on for his 80s swag, so he throws on a Jordan shirt.
Who's that? You?
I get, yeah, he's clowning me because I got this shirt on.
Yeah. But
good to see friends. Chopper is reliable, said Javier Hernandez. Guess he. Joe Brown, what's up, bro? From Bubba Mesa. How you doing, hermano Chopper from Geronimo?
Yo, vole.
Bubba Mesa put RJ. Is there pistol in the OJ Chopper? Javier Hernandez.
Negative. No. But tomorrow, my friend's daughter's coming home from college, and he's gonna go pick her up, and we're gonna meet. He don't drink, but she's only 18, and he allows her to drink, and she wants to drink. And I met her today, FaceTime, and I told her I'll have a couple of drinks with her tomorrow.
Any excuse.
No, a couple.
There's my Ruka said, what's up, Phoenix 602. Joe Brown said, what's up, Bubba? Tata Chop, Cubo Grillo from Rogelio. What's up, brother?
Rogelio.
Mrs. Cricket.
Hey, so I got some news I want to let everybody know. We had a anonymous what is it called? Donor and send me the money that I need to get the Phoenix when I need to go. So I want to thank him, thank everybody, for their I can't even think right now.
his generosity.
That yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he reached out this morning, was asking about Chop's the funeral trip, and said he wanted to help. So they got in touch, and it's taken care of. So we're good on that note.
Yes.
That's feeding me right there, bro.
Yeah.
For
I
real.
mean that was
Good surprise.
yeah.
Maruka said, "How's Emma?"
Like Emma, what Emma does best. Emma. Emma.
Maruka has a niece named Emma, bro. She was tripping that you named her dog Emma.
I know everybody was like, why did you name her Emma? I don't it just popped in my head. So she started answering to it.
Geronimo said, "Chopper, remember that you are loved, hermano." Órale.
Gracias.
Ro P said, "You're a good friend, Chop." And they actually put "you're a good fiend, Chop," but I'm sure
What?
I'm sure they meant friend, but it could go either way.
Really?
Maruka Bubba, hey, I'm still enjoying AZ. Hope your family and wife is well. Javier, I only let one Ruka bring me down. Pepa was good. EJG said, gonna rob the cradle like Cricket did. Now, Cricket didn't rob the cradle.
Yes, he did.
Maruka she was 19, bro. I was 23. That's not
Stop lying.
Huh?
Stop lying. You know you were 23 and she was 12.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, okay.
That's why.
I would have been I would have really got killed right away.
No, that's why. That was the reason why he had to leave.
That's why I'm on the lista. Shit. Don't even start no shit. Like the motherfuckers will run with that. That's gonna be all over YouTube.
All over Phoenix.
Yeah. Bubba Mesa, my Monday sucked ass. I didn't realize how bad the bottom of my foot was until today. I saw that, bro. That shit.
Man, what the hell happened?
What?
To Bubba's foot.
He has that the diabetes. They had to cut off his toe, and it's been getting worse.
Oh man.
He sent me a picture. It was looking bad. You got to get that taken care of, man.
I seen that.
Oh, you got it too?
I think he put it on Instagram or Facebook.
Oh.
I seen that. I was like, damn, what the hell?
Yeah, that shit. They had to do the same thing to Maruka's dad, man. That diabetes, bro. That starts keep taking that shit, man.
My jefito, he stepped on a nail, and they ended up cutting a toe off, and then from there it got infected. They cut half of his foot off, and then from there it went all the way up to his knee.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It could keep on going because your blood isn't circulating no more right. So the carne starts dying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got to turn my heater on in the house, bro. It's cold right now.
Mira, cold. I brought back a whole bunch of stuff from my camarada also.
Yeah, I saw the printer and shit.
Yeah, printer, a big ass rug to cover the damage that Emma did.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, Papa Chop, said Bubba. The real Jordan is dunking a ball. That one's catching a frisbee, said RJ.
And you're just like a punching bag, huh?
I'm telling you, what the fuck? Frisbee. Whatever. Let me see.
Cricket's wife, 18 when you were 24.
No, I fucking wasn't. I was 23. I met your ass in June. Your birthday's in September. I didn't get out though until after you turned 19. Okay, you turned 19 when I was out there, but I was 23.
That's fucked up, man. Got her life all fucked up.
Hey, think about this though. Who's the fucked up one? Her fucking tia hooked her up with a fucking carnal in the jail, bro. What kind of shit is that?
What tia?
Margie. That was Longo's old lady.
That's a real tia?
Yeah, it's her mom's sister.
Oh.
Yeah, you hooked up your mom's little girl with a fucking maton M member.
Oh, EJG wanted to see the damage. So Be prepared for the damage. Right here. See that shit?
Hold on, let me cut this off. Let me take this banner off so we can.
That's not supposed to be like that.
Oh,
Right there. I just covered up with her bed. And then over here, I got another cover.
damn.
Yeah. Well, I got these little squares right here. I'm gonna cut a square out, cut the carpet, and glue that motherfucker in there.
How'd they know you're? Oh, you put that shit on your Instagram thing?
What's that?
How'd they know there was damage to your floor?
Because I just said right now, and somebody asked.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't pay attention.
EJG said Francisco VP came through again. LOL. No, it wasn't him, but Francisco's come through a lot. But this was another anonymous donor that just wanted to look out without being put out there. But it definitely came through for Chop.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks to whoever it was, and you can get home, said Chele. Yeah. Floyd Diaz, Cubo from Phoenix, much love and respect. What's up, my boy? How you doing, brother? Robert Lopez, what's up, Cricket and Chop? Much love and respect to you, vatos. Cubo. Cubo Chopper y Cricket, saludos, Chronicles familia from Miguel Mejia. Cisco Tarango said, Cubo, cashing AZ in the casa, saludos, everyone. Ro P said, yes, friend. Cubo, 18 when we met. Ah, shut up.
I knew you were going to say something.
Bubba, my dad got his toe taken off too. Yeah. Everyone go follow Cricket's new Instagram. Yeah, we started it. I put a post out just to let it be known. I haven't seen it yet. We're getting it together. Maruka's putting it together, and then I'm gonna hop on and start trying to figure it out. But she had to do all the logistics and technicals because I don't know nothing about that stuff. So, but we'll get it going. We're gonna get Chopper on there, and we'll have start putting stuff on there too, so that everyone can see what we got going on. I had to cut my Rottweiler toe off, said EJG. Damn. Geronimo said that's very moving to hear this. Yeah, he's gonna he'll be there for the funeral, so they let it, and dude really made it happen for him.
Yeah, big time.
That's just from wearing shoes, man. I try to do what they say, but last week the doctor cut something off foot, and when he took the bandages off, that's what it looked like. Damn. Miguel Mejia, 24 degrees here. Damn, where you at, bro? Miguel, he's told us before where he's at. Is that Chicago? No, Miguel, where the?
Who is that?
Miguel Mejia. He's saying it's 24 degrees where he's at. It's 39 right here where I'm at. Outside. Chop, what damage? That's the floor. Bubba, there are Mexica liberals that will help with diabetes. My grandfather beat it. Oh.
Órale, ese.
Yerbas. Not liberal. I said liberals. I thought the thing messed up on the writing.
Somebody want to put M on the lista.
Hell, for cutting up your... Damn. They probably... that would be some shit they would do, the fuckers. Any little thing.
Yeah. Kill them dead.
Maruka's still on the bullshit. I was 18. You got out in June. I was 19 in September.
I still think she was 12.
EJG said, bro, I can fix that. He does flooring.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to fix it.
Javier Hernandez, Charlie Chopper is not going to get his deposit back. He messed up that carpet. Hey, and they're not supposed to have dogs in the motherfucker either. That's why.
I know. The fucking owners said something, but I'm getting her registered as a
PTSD dog.
Yeah, that's for me.
Yeah,
because technically, on paper, I got mental issues. And
I got PTSD too, according to the courts. You know what I mean? That when the lawyers get the psychs to do that shit, I got all that too. PTSD is what they said.
I'm going for a psychological evaluation in the next couple of weeks, and the doctor, I'm going to have her write a note saying that that Emma's a therapy dog.
Bubba Mesa, Javier Hernandez. Yes, my new nana that's lived next door forever has been giving me all kinds of stuff. LOL. All the hierbas and stuff. Put Emma on the lista. Just kidding, says 602. I do flooring chop last 21 years. If you need your deposit back when you leave, that will need fixed. Yeah. Send me another request on the Venmo. It does not let me donate. Gracias. Won't let you? Oh, let me see. Where else? Miguel Mejia, Simon, Chicago. Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't remember exactly where you had said.
Chi-Town. It was fucked up all day today. Rain, mud.
Hey, Robert. My bad, bro. I don't. Okay, let me see real quick. I gotta go through the other ones to see which one.
Pobrecita Emma, she looks all twisted.
She's
Doesn't
sleeping
she?
again. That's funny. Hey, Robert, is it? It's one with a different last name. Just tell me that, and I'll do it. But because I can't remember if that's the one. But I see one that's a Robert with a different last name. I don't see the Lopez. Simon, Chicago. ¿Qué pasó, gente? How's it going? How late am I? It's in the 40s aquí in Texas, said Damien. You're not late at all, brother. We just started, really. We're 22 minutes in.
I wish I had some gummy bears.
Remember the tents at Santa Rita? Sambato Stevie Chavaria got smashed, said Juan Remato. When?
Probably 87, 86.
That's when Stevie did?
That's when because when I got there, they had took them down.
Oh, wow.
No, not Santa Rita, and Rincon, when they had the tents.
Santa Rita had them too, between yard 1 and 2 when I got there, but that's when we had the riot. That's where the paisa started. They killed the first Chicano right there. See, tapping in. I hope everyone doing good on this Monday. How the Chronicle family, said Ray Diaz. It's an emergency support animal, or ESA, said Joel Brown. Emotional support animal. Yeah. Emotional support dog. Called a service dog or emotional support animal, said RJ.
Yeah, I got the card right here.
Yeah. Service animals.
Yeah.
Baba Mesa said, all of us that were in the streets and prison doing the damn thing have PTSD from getting shot at and stabbed. David Maestas, pobrecita Emma, she looks all twisted.
She does.
Gummy bears. Oh, that's what you're talking about with Matt?
Yeah. I wish I had some gummy bears right now.
Javier Hernandez said, I had an evaluation doctor just said I'm a crazy pendejo, and he sent me the bill. I fired him after I found this podcast. And Chop laughed my ass off. You can't put some old random ass piece in there to fix it.
I bet I do. And then throw another rug right over on top of it.
Oh yeah. Bubba Mesa, I have an extra dog crate Chopper can take home, so she don't do that no more.
She ain't ever going in the dog crate.
Because that thing's spoiled, man.
That's my bitch.
Chele said, Chop, tell them Emma knows your moods and knows when to comfort you, especially when asleep. Mine is an ESA dog too. Juan Remato said 2000. Oh, so during you were there when the riot that we had when I got stabbed? That's funny, huh? Fucker.
No, I was laughing at Emma.
Was that the Vato's name that got killed right there? They hit him with the shovel in the head and stabbed him and all that shit. Was that him? The first one that got hit? Or are you talking about a different time, brother? Is that right, Juan? Steve was my dog in Perryville. He's a good vato, but yeah, I didn't know that happened to him. Slicariza. Was it hard for Chopper to adopt when he got out? What was the first thing he did when he got released? Oh, to adapt.
Adapt? No,
Yeah.
not really. I was in New York. I got released, and I went to took a bus to New York, and I hung out in New York for about 5 hours because I had a layover. Then from there, I rode the bus from New York to here. But I just chilled in New York for a while, ate some pizza. I went to Times Square, and motherfuckers started shooting out there. I said, you know what? I'm gone back to the bus station.
They were shooting in Times Square?
Hell yeah, loud as fuck too, man. That shit sounded like, you know how the movies, how they sound in the movies? That's how it sounded.
That's crazy. Miguel, where in Chicago, says EJG. David Maestas, triste, not twisted. You must have given her a good yelling. Oh, that your dog looks triste.
No, she's asleep. She's knocked out.
He don't yell at that thing. That fool's in love with that fucking dog.
I'm gonna marry her.
Damien De Leon. I'm making
I
some
like
calls right now, cutting up the veggies and listening to my favorite YouTube channel. Órale.
David, he says, if you ever been in a cage, you would never want to see anything in a cage. Straight up.
Yeah. Is that a Air Jordan shirt equals you're a thoroughbred gangster? This food tripping. That's Dave. If you ever been in a cage, you never want to see anything in a cage. John Henry, what's good, Grillo and Chop Rope? All is well, and everyone is good. What's good, Chronicles fam? What's up, John? How you doing, brother? Yeah, different last name. Okay, I got it. If you ever been in a David, true. They were probably filming a movie, said EJG. The shooting in Times Square.
What's that? No, they weren't shooting no damn movie. That shit was real. How'd you feel when you got out this last time?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. You know, to be honest, I didn't feel, I really didn't feel crazy, bro. I mean, I didn't feel like, it didn't feel much different, really. I mean, I knew stuff was different, so that I had to adapt to, but it wasn't like an overbearing sense of like, damn, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was more just like, orale, it's time to get this show on the road, kind of, you know. I think, you know, a lot of that. That's what I'm saying. All that drama when these vatos sit there and act like I can't sit in a restaurant with my back at people and all that bull. That's bullshit, bro. We're in the joint. We're watching TV. We know what's happening in the real world, and I think we're not stupid. When we're out there, we know it's a whole different environment, and we don't need to do that stupid shit. You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't know the difference, then something's wrong.
Right. For real, I felt like I belonged. That okay, this is where I belong now. So
yeah,
I just went with it. It was, I mean,
me too. Have you had any issues where you felt someone disrespected you or someone was trying you and you had to walk away from it or talk yourself out of anything?
hell yeah, at work. That's why one of the reasons why I left.
Because I haven't had a lot of that, but when I first got out, I was telling them the story where we're in a hotel in Florida, and I we had went down to the swimming pool, and somebody, it was a Chicano, bro, looked kind of choloed out, but we're in Florida, so I'm like, I ain't tripping really. I'm keeping an eye on him because what it is, but he's drinking, and he has his daughter there. She's swimming, little kid, you know what I mean? I got my son and my ruca were there. But the vato kept looking at me, the tacas and shit. He's trying to check out so I'm just like, okay, he's just checking out the tats and shit. But he kept trying to like dog, you know what I mean? And then he came up and was like, trying to introduce himself, went to shake my hand. And then he held my fucking hand. That's it. And kept like looking at me going, like kind of, what's up? Where you, like, how he was drunk, but he's holding it and he's like, where you from? Well, or this, that, and I'm just playing it cool. I'm like, I don't gangbang. I said, I'm fucking almost 40 years old. You know what I mean? Where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And he's holding my hand and like he's trying to like if he's trying to, I don't know if he thought he was scaring me or something. And finally I pulled my hand away. I said, I was like, watch out. Yeah, I kind of told him, the kids and shit are out here. But I'm at the hotel, bro. We get together later type. But then I caught myself and was like, you know what? The vato's drunk. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that. He's just drunk. You know what I mean? I don't think I definitely knew he didn't recognize me or nothing like that because it wasn't, fuck, we're in Florida.
You never know.
Yeah, it was just weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, but that was the only time that I really had to like, I didn't take flight or nothing right off. You know what I mean? It was. But other than that, I've been good, bro. Like I haven't had no issues where I felt someone. I haven't felt that people dogging me or none of that shit.
When they talk about your eyebrows, you don't feel some kind of way.
Nah, this fucking this is good therapy for me right here. These motherfuckers are pushing me.
Yeah, that's I become real humble at that job right there because there was multiple times that I just sat there and like, only if they knew. Only if they knew. And I just keep on stepping.
Yeah. Damien De Leon. I've been out over 5 years and my wife still won't wake me up when I'm asleep. I wake up swinging and fighting due to all the years in the pinta. I don't know if I'll ever be able to shake that habit. Yeah, I don't got that. I got little quirks still where I wear my chanclas everywhere and I'll still shower with the chanclas and shit. My ruca.
Nah, really?
Yeah, I've cut it off a little bit.
But you shower with your sunglasses?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I've stopped it a little bit. Sometimes I'll put a towel down instead.
That's you fucked up,
bro. The shower floor is dirty, bro.
You gotta clean it.
We clean it, but shit. We supposed to clean it right before you shower every time?
No. Oh, there's only one here with me, so. And sometimes a couple, when the rucas come over, they'll shower, but that's it.
Yeah.
But I keep the shower, the tub clean.
Yeah, ours is too, but I just don't feel comfortable. My feet feel weird, bro. I don't walk on my carpet. It feels weird. I got these. As soon as I get off the bed, these are sitting at the bottom on the floor. You know what I mean? I can't do it, bro.
I don't walk around the house with shoes on.
I have to. My feet feel weird, bro. I feel like, I don't know, like dirty. I don't know. Can't do it. I've backed off a lot though. I'm telling you, I was real bad. You guys, my ruca, but even back then, I remember when I was out there for those little bit of time with my ruca, we like take showers together. I'd be in there with my flip flops.
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's funny.
Bubba Mesa said, David Maestas, that's why I gave away all the ones I had. Never went in them, LOL. I let them out without a leash, too. John Henry, if you haven't hit that like, right on, gracias. Emma will be his most loyal partner. Yeah. Javier Hernandez, my last dog lived to be 15 years old. He ate Mexican food only, half Labrador, half Doberman. I buried him in my dad's yard. Dogs are more loyal than any homeboy I ever had. Rogelio said, I think Chopper is stuck again.
Yeah.
Cricket said, oh, Maruca, he tried to order us around, LOL. I got out with rules, bro. I had rules for the house. Said, oh no, you moved. Oh, they thought you were frozen. What's up, Cricket and Chopper from South Phoenix? My honest opinion is when you get out and not comfortable, that's when you have the biggest chance to go right back. Yeah, of course. Rogelio said, you ain't right, Cricket. Young love, how wonderful is that? Said Geronimo. RJ, when Chop would go to the cages and rap with JB, what would they talk about? What kind of person was JB?
JB he's smart. We was just talk about all kinds of. I would ask him questions about the past, and he would answer. He would give me his side, and a lot of stuff that he said, coincided with RJ, what RJ would talk about, but nothing really. We never talked about, if we get a chance, we're gonna hit. None of that. It was just regular conversation.
Normal.
Yeah.
Damien said, true story. I was talking to my tío and didn't realize I was yelling, and when a woman passed by, I hit the wall and put my hands behind my back. Out of place for a little while, pero it passed. Javier Hernandez, after my last release, I had to get my kids back. I cleaned up and got a house and a good job. Cool.
Look at Bobby B's right there in your carucha with the shower thongs.
Is he?
Yeah. Shit, I still wear shower thongs in the shower.
Yeah. Cubo, Cricket, and Chopper from Mr. West. What's up, brother? Geronimo, Bubba Mesa correctly stated about factors involving going back to custody. Once we get released, routine, work ethic are crucial.
Greyhound's wife is calling you,
said Geronimo. Bubba Mesa, no, I don't like people I don't know touching me, and if I don't like someone or get a bad vibe, I won't shake their hand. There's Maruca. But it was normal. My son knew his dad. We were excited to finally be together, knowing there's no going back.
All up in the shower with chanclas.
Art Rios, good job, Cricket, on holding in your interlocal. Yeah. I mean,
so Greyhound's wife is calling you.
Ain't nobody calling me.
He said Cricket still knocks on the dinner table twice before RJ.
I haven't done that in a while. No. I forgot about that. It's fancy when you. Dale. Yeah. I was thinking about how maybe a group of college students may be recruited to donate counseling hours to a worthy cause. Oh, yeah. That'd be feeding. Geronimo, Javier Hernandez, excellent commentary, hermano. Great job getting your babies back into your life. RJ, that drunk vato that was shaking your hand, Cricket, probably didn't even remember what happened the next day. Yeah, he probably did. I was drinking a little bit too, but I remember. Really, Chopper, that's how you know he's angry when them eyebrows are raised.
The whole thing goes like this.
Maruca, look, his feet never touch the floor. I can't. It's nasty. John Henry, Chopper, what do you think would reach the kids? Obviously, the truth. What about the hard heads that don't want to be involved in the conversation?
Can't do much with them. If they don't want to listen, you can't force them to listen.
Yeah, that's the problem, John Henry. I mean, the thing is, we have to focus on the ones that we think we can reach. If there's those hard-headed ones, bro, there's some that we're just gonna have to know. I mean, I don't want to give up on anybody, but there's some that we know that it's just not worth the time that we're gonna take away from those that can and want to be different.
Like I said, it would be like creating a problem trying to solving a problem, but creating a problem.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, I mean, knuckleheads are going to be knuckleheads. You can't. The best thing we can do is tell our story and hope that at least plants the seed. And maybe at the moment they don't want to have anything to do with it, and later they'll think about it when they do hit that joint or something. Like I said, some of them are going to end up there. Well, no matter what we say, hopefully we've planted the seed where they at least don't get involved in the bullshit in there, and they take it for a lesson. It's a hard one, and it's tough to say it that way because nobody wants to just give up on a kid. But we all know, I mean, like, we don't know, even us, we may have been those types that you just say, hey, he's a lost cause, and it is what it is. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but that's the honest truth. Is we got to focus whatever we have as far as our time, the money, the resources on those that we feel and see and know that want it,
and pretty much right off the rip, you could tell the ones that don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
Just like when I was on the street, them few weeks out there running around in the projects in the other neighborhoods, there was youngsters that hell no, we don't do that. We don't solve violence. We create violence. I didn't even respond to them. There's no use.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have 5 or 6 other ones that are gonna stop and listen.
Yep. He walks on his hands y todo. Ese es Damien. He's calling you. He hasn't called yet. Cricket still knocks on the dinner table twice before he gets up. I forgot all about that shit. Spencer, what up, brothers from Beezer? But see, we didn't do that Vatos didn't do that in the Feds. When I got to the Feds, I was doing that for a while, but nobody else did it. And I felt kind of out of place, and I stopped. That was just something we did in Ariza. I don't know if they do it in any other states, but in the Feds, Vatos weren't doing that.
Yeah. Look at Bobby B. Bobby B said, when I first got out, I bought a case of ramen noodle soups and locked myself in my room for a month.
You were tripping. Look at Javier. When I got out, I went to a park, took my shoes off and walked on the grass. I did like a chicken scratching the bottom of my feet. It felt good. Bobby P. Shit, I still wear shower thongs in the shower.
Yeah.
You will, everyone, remember to hit that like button if you haven't already, from Joey Sigma. Saludos de Sanjo, homies from Sanjo Lifer. Maruca. I put Cricket in the room, 23-hour lockdown when he's bad. Get the fuck out of
here. I believe it.
Damien de Leon. I didn't know they do that in Arizona también, knocking on the table. Is it a nationwide holiday? Do y'all know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We do it, but I don't know. I don't think it's nationwide because, like I said, when I hit the Feds, no one else was doing that.
Where I was at, they did.
Huh?
Where I was at, like in New York, when I was in New York and Connecticut, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, and in when I was in Ohio prisons and Delaware.
Damn it. I missed this call. Fuck. It didn't even light up my phone. Keep an eye on it. Put it right here. Yeah, where I was, they didn't. We didn't do that. And there was vatos from Texas, from Califas, everywhere. Nobody did that. Sean Smith, what up, fellas? One love. What's up, brother? Francisco, Cuole, Chopper, and Cricket. What's up, brother?
Yo.
Sean Smith, so you can only pour into an open cup, Yeah, that's the truth.
Greyhound's wife shaking her head.
Missed it. You can only pour into an open cup, Oh, yeah. I'm here tonight. My familia left Phoenix this evening, San Francisco. Órale. Firme. Case of ramen. Eastside Salinas Califa. Órale, Cricket and Chopper and mi raza Cubo. Yay, yay. What's up, brother?
Chingas, órale, buenas noches.
Who? Oh,
Johnny.
chingas. Some youngsters take more time and some have to learn through living it. You just hope they heard some of the mensaje and will come to senses later when they're then be there for them. Yeah. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, we got what the resources are limited, bro. You got to do what you can with what you got. That's it. And we're gonna be pretty good, I think, at judging that that those type of situations. There's gonna be some that are just playing hard. We'll see through that shit too, and be able to, and we'll know to go at them. But some are just gonna be the way they are, you know.
Just gotta let them learn.
What was the reason for knocking on the table? It was just a matter of a respect thing. When you're getting up, when you're done eating, you would just say dispensa, knock on the table twice, and get up, just as a matter of respect to the other people at the table. What was crazy?
If there was a conversation going on, you didn't interrupt it. You just
knock and get up. But what was crazy, sometimes even when all four of us would get up at the same time, we'd all knock on get up.
Yeah. Dumbass shit.
Yeah, we just get used to it. Jojo, Arizona. Sorry, no dice on the ticket. They stopped letting us get the physical passes, bro. But I got some ends towards the ticket. No, Jojo, we're good. We made the announcement in the beginning, so we'll do it again right now in the middle, and then at the end. Someone came forward and offered Chop to pay for all the whole trip, basically. So he emailed and said that he wanted to help out. I got him in touch. Well, him and Chop got in touch with each other, and they worked it all out. Fuck.
Call in.
I hit it, and he hung up.
She's gonna be Greyhound's wife, shaking her head again.
That wasn't me. That was him. I answered. He hung up. And so it's an anonymous donor, though. They want to remain anonymous, but they went ahead and paid for the entirety of the trip. So Chop is good. He will be going to the funeral. So right on, Jojo. Appreciate that, brother. But we good now. Homeboy got it's taken care of, and he's gonna be able to do that. We do appreciate dude's generosity and everybody. We know everybody that can does. So thank you guys. Buenas noches, Chronicles, familia, Cubo, Cricket, Chopper, and everyone on the chat. Hope everyone is having a blessed evening, said Johnny Chingas. Johnny Cubo from Salinas, Califa. What's up? Is that Goyo? What's up? What's up, Cricket? What's up, Chop? Hope all is well from Joe Vasquez. What's up, brother? Sean Smith. Chopper, I live in your barrio, bro. LOL. Who would have thought?
My barrio? I don't have a barrio no more.
Sunny Slope. It got your name on it. You messed that whole neighborhood up.
I didn't mess it up. They messed it up after I left. I had it together. When I left, it fell apart.
Bobby B, when talking to youngsters, it's always about one-on-one. It's all about the approach. I can reach any kid. Yeah, I don't know about any kid, bro. I mean, you got to remember, some of them are pretty fucking. Think about the ones that were like us. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that would be you just can't, bro. And you can't use the resources that you have, as limited as they are. I got them this time, fucker.
You got it.
An inmate at the Colorado Correctional Facility. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Fucker, you hung up on me. You there?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. I tried to answer that last one. You hung up on me, fucker. I didn't see the first two because the fucking I keep it off so it doesn't ring during the thing, and then when I look, but I try to keep an eye, like usually it lights up so it'll pull my eyes to it, but I don't know what I didn't see it.
Yeah, because them bushy ass eyebrows.
Fuck you.
I had to just throw that in.
There's Chop.
What's happening, Greyhound?
Just chilling, just hanging out.
I'm in for a little bit today, and then I'm calling it a night. I've been up all night.
Yeah. Gotta get your viejo sleep.
Gotta get it. I got another trip in the morning, so Well, not in the morning, but in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at RJ. When Chopper did all that time in solitary, did it affect him? If so, how?
Not really. I mean, I adapted
All
pretty
his hair.
quick. Yeah, that's it. My hair fell out. Plus, I had Greyhound there to entertain me for a few years.
Hey, tell RJ I got his emails right now. I got both of them.
Okay, he heard you.
So, it's crazy because today's one's dated the 4th and one's dated the 3rd, and I'm barely getting them right now.
Yeah, that shit. I'm telling you,
Oh,
there's all
Darn,
kinds.
I get them the next day.
John Henry. Hopefully, these youngsters don't look at you like you looked at those one fools because you ain't rocking the Edgar cut. Nah, the real mother can't be wearing that Edgar cut, bro. I can't see that, man.
Who?
Like the little vatos that are really putting in work. You think they're wearing that stupid hairdo too? That's a weird ass hairdo, Esse. I was watching some of that. Huh?
What's that?
The Edgar cut, the Dumb and Dumber haircut.
Oh,
Is that a clica?
No, it's just the way the little fucking razas wearing their head now with their hair.
like a bowl cut.
Yeah, like the fucking all the way around, just like Dumb and Dumber.
Like the angels in the fucking jungle.
Yeah.
Back in the days, that would have been grounds for a calentada.
Quick.
Back in the days, anything was a cause for a calentada.
Telling you.
Straight up.
Jojo AZ said, "Oh, what a blessing! Salute to that man. 100. God bless."
Yeah, no doubt.
Came through for sure. Javier Hernandez, years ago, after a motorcycle accident, the cops and doctors were surprised when I passed the drug test in the hospital. Doctor yelled, "Javier is drug free." I said, "That's right, idiot." Bobby B. Hey, RJ, if you're in the hole and doing long periods of time, if you have a good imagination, it never gets very hard, or at least that's my perspective. Yeah, you get a routine going. I mean, it just becomes normal.
Different people handle the oil differently, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
some people sleep all day. Some people read, exercise. Some people just talk all day through the door. Some people just act crazy.
Yeah. Just depends.
I have my routine. I get up early in the morning and crash out at 10 o'clock.
Hey, remember that local Herschel Reed?
Hell yeah. Super banger.
They used to make bowling ball sets out of shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's a lot of those, man. I've had the whole dudes making whole chess boards with chess pieces out of shit. And nutty ass vatos, man. Arizona Diablo. Oh, watch it, Joe Vasquez. That's great news for Chopper. Thank you, Anonymous Gessie. Arizona Diablo, knocking on the table, something irrelevant to most, but important at the same time. Cricket respect, brother. Chopper, good to see you on again. Yep. Sean Smith, I looked in the sky today and the clouds came together to spell your name. La ma este vato. Yeah, right. So what's the first thing you're doing after you fly out, Chop?
I don't know. I'm going to I'm going to a funeral, man.
Yeah. See how many days you can stay too, so you may spend a little time with your tia, right? His mom. Yeah. Chopper, that meth took your neighborhood under, and everybody that visited the slopes under. LOL, said Diablo.
Yeah.
Javier Hernandez, órale Greyhound, tell us a joke about cricket cejas.
The caterpillars.
RJ said, saludos to Greyhound.
Carlos Zamora, $20. Gracias, Carlos.
RJ said, ask Greyhound if he got the Wheela, PayPal, and Feria I sent.
See that right there?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Carlos Zamora.
Yeah. $20.
Cool.
Carlos Zamora.
Appreciate that. Where we at? Arizona Diablo put Greyhound with the fist. Jojo Arizona got the 3 Emmetiers together finally. X.
X.
Yeah. Javier, old Chopper been saying good things about Greyhound. Said he had to pull your leash.
Hell yeah.
Yup, he used to keep me on the leash because I was always on the attack. Hey, Chop, remember they used to always be complaining, you're being too aggressive with the carnales. They're complaining you're being too aggressive with them.
All the time.
Sean Smith said,
Man up.
Sean Smith said, bro, all my boys in Adobe have them. All of them. Damn, all the vatos in Adobe rocking the Edgar cut. What the hell? That's the first thing you're going to have to talk to them about.
Yeah.
Edgar cut and
we are not in the jungle.
Yeah, come on, guys. We're gonna have to play the movie Dumb and Dumber and just see if they notice it. Beezer, Cubo Greyhound, stay up, brother. Jojo was cracking Carnal and everybody else in the chat, said Diablo. They all get tapers, bro, said Sean Smith. That's crazy. Homeboy's wearing that apocalypto haircut.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't do it, bro. And I don't even think they wore it like that in those days. They ain't cutting their hair. Their shit was long.
Hey, this Carnal got the audacity to tell people how to wear their hair with that eyebrows like that.
Fuck you.
Pelea.
Diablo said, homeboy's wearing, I already seen that. Well, think about it. The cops ain't gonna look for some with Edgar cut. Well, they are now if it's common shit.
That's a gang paraphernalia.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Hey, somebody needs to Photoshop that Edgar cut on top of Chopper's head.
put it on Instagram. Maruka said, do you know what a tacuache is?
A tacuache.
A what?
Tacuache.
A tacuache?
Yeah.
Hairy ass booty hole? What?
Nah, I don't know. It's some of these little vatos call themselves now the paisa. I don't know if it's paisas or what, but some kind of way they dress. She'll break it down right now. I don't know what that is. She's told me before, but it's like some weird thing these dudes are doing. Beezer said, shit, my little youngsters be out here wilding with goofy cuts and tight clothes, but they vicious. Man, I don't know how, bro. I don't get it. Orale, we got he who sleeps with a knife, he who chirps at night, and he who sleeps all the time. You vatos killing it. Bobby B. Stupid. Diablo, Cricket's wife always respect you. Respect to you. Oh, there's Goyo. Cricket and Chopper and everyone else. Cubo mi raza. Yay. What's up, Goyo?
Yay.
Damn, I dropped my...
Atacuache, yeah, that's what I was trying to remember that name. Atacuache is a opossum.
Is it?
Yeah.
These little dudes call themselves that shit, though. Tacuaches. I don't know what it is, though. She'll tell us right now.
Little ugly ass.
Cricket. Oh, do they still let inmates work in the commissary on level 4 yards? I believe so. They have to, I would think, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say they have to, especially if they got their own tienda there.
Yeah, who else is gonna do it? I mean, the cops ain't gonna do all that work.
So they work in property too.
Yeah, that was the best one. You get them to let the boom boxes through and all that shit.
Yeah.
Cricket's wife put Bobby B laughing. Diablo, Jojo. I talked to myself a lot in the hole. I started to get worried when I started to answer myself. When the hair grew on my palm, I felt proud, said Javier.
Yo.
Goyo. Bobby, salute. Arizona Cubo Carnal, yay. AZ Diablo, Maruca. Get cornrows on your cejas. Fuck you.
The 3 wise men are speaking. Listen up and take notes.
Bobby B, always respect. Jojo, Bubba Hens. Greyhound does a good impression when he talks about the Carnales crying. Niner, tell Greyhound not to do that pitch voice again, bro. Serio, laugh my ass off.
Hey, that's how they used to cry. Chopper and them are telling me, oh yeah, we got another one crying. You're being aggressive with them. I thought these vatos were killers.
Greyhound, are you a grandfather yet? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a grandfather. My granddaughter turned a year old in 3 days.
Oh, it's Emma's birthday today. Her 6-month birthday.
Oh yeah. His dog, bro.
Yeah. Dog.
Yeah, that's Emma.
See, Chopper misses me.
Carlos Zamora, saludos, Greyhound y Chronicle Familia.
Órale, Q.
Miguel Mejia, Cubo Greyhound, saludos.
Órale, Q.
Niner said, bald fades on mine, serio. Carlos Zamora, salute, G. Javier, next thing you'll find out is that inmates are wearing skinny jeans. They probably are, bro. They're gonna now the placas are gonna try to fuck with you by giving you big clothes instead of all that tight shit.
Hey, I say over here, these youngsters, they be hooking their pantalones up like that, little tight ass pants and little tight ass shirts. I don't gotta tell you when we go to Visita, these motherfuckers got these tight ass shit on them.
That's crazy. Bobby
Can't
B,
do it.
when I was a kid, the Edgar haircut was called the Mo from the Three Stooges. Yeah, the Mo too. That's what I'm saying. It was always like Chopper, you know about the bowling team cricket started, said Carlos Zamora.
What's that about?
They say because the shirts I wear are bowling shirts.
Oh yeah. The ones with the collar.
Yeah, it's just another way to hurt my self-esteem.
Hey, Javier Hernandez.
Huh?
Look what Javier Hernandez says about Greyhound. On the real, Greyhound sounds like a vato loco, John Wayne, con todo respeto. No, I don't have any kids, Gita.
Tacuache's possum. It's a paisa saying, bro. Tacuache. Yeah, Niner. That's what it's something like, but it's the way they dress somehow. Fools rocking mullets out here. They straighten the back. Salute, Joe. Diablo said, all over the streets of Phoenix, you always see the youngsters with some weird hairline and some weird shit going on their domes, but unfortunately, they're still out here smoking each other. Yeah, right. That's another thing. They do all that negro stuff. What's that called? Where they line off or line on or whatever it's called.
Oh, line up.
Yeah. Okay. Maruca used to do that to my son's hair. I hated that shit. Some weird shit going on there. Oh, that's that one. How are you doing, Goyo? I hope thing is good with you. Tacuache is a kinfolk. Nah, it's something else, bro. I'm telling you, to watch out. Hey, can you fucking explain it? Oh, look, it's a lifestyle. Edgar haircut, and they like trucks, burnouts. Google it. They wear the Edgar haircut. They got those big trucks with fucking big tires. And my gente used to trip when I would be all pelon. Maybe it was because I had a cabezote and a bunch of scars. Orale, said David Maestro. Mongo said the three wise men speaking. Listen up and take notes. Orale. Cheetas, whatever happened to slick your hair back or shave your head? How does a dumb and dumber haircuts become cool? How are skinny jeans and calling raza niggas cool? I don't know. It's
the times. The times.
That's what I was about to say. The times are it's the end times, como dicen.
Yeah.
Where was he?
Hey, can you imagine if the Lismo made it a requirement to have an Edgar haircut?
Yeah, I would have never joined for sure.
Hey, didn't who had one like that? Gray?
Because he was trying to cover up the zipper.
He had a fucking big ass M. He had a big ass M on his forehead.
Tacuache are those youngsters with the Edgar haircuts and the trocas, said Güero G. I've had my dome shaved since 88. It's been easy these last 20 years when you're going bald, said Diablo. Emilio Diaz, Cubo Cricket. I'm 51 and been there, done that. Did my tiempo. Shot 7 times, stabbed 9 times. So I try and talk to my Jaina 16-year-old son. I see he's going the wrong way. I try and talk to him, but my Jaina okay with it. Yeah, that's the problem, man. She's the one you need to talk to, honestly. I mean, him too, but if she don't support you on that, brother, he thinks it's cool, that she thinks it's cool, then, he's going to continue. That's just the way it is. But once he's in that,
He don't go nowhere.
as soon as he ends up in that juvenile facility or in the joint, she's going to be crying on your shoulders, brother. So probably best to get in front of that as soon as possible. Damn, fool, shot 7 times, stabbed 9 times. You've been there, done that more than us.
Yeah.
I only got stabbed twice.
In the neck.
Never been shot.
I never been stabbed or shot.
Yeah. Mine was a lucky stab, bro. That wasn't a real
Yeah, right. That was planned out for months.
I only been shot.
Jojo AZ got the nieta a gift. Órale. On the real, Greyhound sounds like a vato loco John Wayne, con todo respeto. Does Chopper have children, said G Thoughts?
No.
We're still shooting blank.
Ray Diaz, everyone in chat, hit the like button. David Maes, hey, bro, you going to try and have kids? Or are you through with that?
No, nuh-uh. I'm working on it.
You going to? All right. David Maes.
Drink more milk.
Oh,
I don't think it's not that, right? It's just been torcido, right? You just ain't had the chat.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna just have a baby with just any old ruca.
Yeah, well, that too. David Maestas. When I was in Ocho, there were shit slingers yelling in the middle of the night about being Satan and us yelling back, shut the fuck up, Satan.
Yeah.
They started it before I got out, said John Henry. As you get older, you just have to watch those ear and nose hairs. My wife pulled the gray one out when I was falling asleep, Joe Vasquez. The ear and nose hairs. Hermio Diaz, what's a good way to talk to him? Because his mom, my Jaina, okay with his behavior. So I see me how I was back in days. So I know he heading the wrong way. Hermio, to be honest with you, brother, I would just spend, if you really care like that, just spend time with him, bro. And you could tell him your stories as you guys are doing that. Maybe he'll start looking up to you and start listening to you. If you can't get your ruca to at least support that side of it. But that's the only thing I could think of, brother. Because if she's gonna allow it, he's gonna do what he's gonna take all the lever, all the pull he can get.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
All the rope that she gives him, he's gonna keep taking it until he's hung. So, if you truly care about that and you want to be there for the little vato, I would just spend as much time with him as you can. And on the cool tip, you don't gotta always just be, nothing but always be just
try to connect with him on something that that vato likes, but then try to get on his level with him, and then
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It doesn't always have to be just talking down to him and giving him consejos. It can be just kicking it sometimes, and those times will come. All right, Bobby B. Hey, you have to have self-esteem before someone can hurt it, right? Come on.
Hey, that's it. I'm done. I'm tapping out.
All right, brother.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Do your thing.
I will be back.
Say bye to this fool.
Which one?
Greyhound.
Oh, yeah.
Going through.
An inmate at a Colorado correctional facility. For customer assistance, thank you for using Global Till Link.
Hey.
Yeah.
Chop's bouncing, so.
Yep, I'm out of here, Greyhound.
All right, now, buenas noches, bro. Amor, too.
Yep.
Keep your head up.
Yes, I was every day, all day.
You already know.
Yeah, everybody, a rato y gracias por todo. And I'll be back when I'm back.
All right, brother. Sean Smith, Greyhound, Chopper, Cricket, I'm out. Hasta la tumba, I'm out. I emailed you, Cricket. Be safe, big bros. I saw that, Sean Smith. I'll get back. I'm gonna get back to you. I really need to have a conversation with you here pretty quick. Niner, Salinas Califas in the house, bro. SO to you and that fool Greyhound G. Hey, Cricket, I'm working on that Photoshop for you, homie. I need to get your email or your Instagram account, bro. Also, I like what times that old school vato talking that badass pitbull for a walk, bro. Laugh my ass out. Oh, oh, to do something for Greyhound, bro. A photo edit for him. Will he be down or what? He's too cool for school. Laugh my ass off. No, so hit me up. We just got that new Instagram, so we can try it that way instead of email. Whatever's easier for you, brother. So just get at me on that. The Instagram. I just posted it, the new one, and then if it's an email, then it's just prisonchronicles@gmail.com, and we'll figure out all that stuff. I'll get you whatever you need. I got pictures of Greyhound too, so he can't be too cool for school. We'll do it. Freedom, liberty. What's up, everyone? Wrench mob for life. Dale. Clover 28. Saludos to you fellas. What's up, brother? Fuck. Niner said, fuck Edgar. Laughed my ass off. Yeah, that's weird, man. But hey, I guess that's the moda, so whatever. They're gonna follow that shit, I guess. When I was a kid, we all wanted to dress like the gangsters of the past or how we perceive them on TV, like James Cagney and Humphrey Bogart, said Bobby B. Niner said he had a big M on his forehead for Mamon. Laughed my ass off. Just kidding. Talking about Gray. It was a scar. He had a scar. And he had a big ass scar on his head, right? Look at the side. You remember Gray on?
You said what?
Gray's that scar on Gray's head.
Oh, yeah. People say he did that after that shit up in Winslow.
Oh yeah. Try to
But I think he's had that before that though.
Try to play the crazy role or something. Cricket's white shit. They beat that case, huh? Got it all dismissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, them prison murders, man. They don't really go hard on them.
But that was a cold-blooded one right there with the shovels.
Yeah, cut his head off. Cricket's white on YouTube. On YouTube, look up Mi Troquita Cumbia. Watch the video. It'll explain everything. The N-word, said AZ Diablo. Yeah, it's crazy. Why are ass-hanging jeans cool? Why do you think balloons are cool? Why is the world going más joto? Why does Cricket have an afro puffs for eyebrows? Why?
Brillo pad.
Man, I want to see pictures of all you motherfuckers, bro. I'll clown with the best of them. Check the Cash App. Should be there now, said Jojo. What?
And I heard Maruka sent you a picture of Vato had wings for eyebrows.
Oh yeah. I don't see nothing, Jojo. Nada. Javier Hernandez, I only got stabbed 2 times. Being shot hurt more. That hot lead burns in the flesh. Yeah, I didn't feel it. When I got stabbed, I didn't feel nothing, bro. I didn't even know what happened. I felt it the next couple days.
Same thing with me when I got shot.
Yeah. You didn't
when I
feel
got shot, I didn't even know. Then when they told me, then it started to hurt.
Yeah, mine didn't. The next few days is when mine hurt, because all the neck muscles that they had to cut and all that to do what they did in there. So it was like,
I think it's all in the brain.
Yeah, it probably could be, but I don't know, bro. That if it's in the brain, that motherfucking brain hurt like a motherfucker the next few days.
Well, no, I'm saying because it reminded me of. So when I got shot in the knee, I didn't know I got shot. Right, I thought it was somebody else's blood on my pants. And when I lifted it up, then I seen the blood. You could see like the bala kind of sticking out of my knee, and then it hurt, and then I couldn't walk. But at first, I was straight.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'll tell you.
You know how you get a paper cut, you don't notice it's there, and then when you finally see it, then all of a sudden it stings.
Yeah. Hey, you remember my homeboy also, right? From West Side Chicanos. I think you were cellies with him. So one time we were on we were going to a party in Glendale, and there was a bunch of vatos from no, actually there were West Side Chicano vatos, bro. And so we're going there, but these vatos were
shot me.
Yeah, they were disrespecting Tollison when we got there. So I started going off, but it was a fucking West Side Chicano party. I'm the only vato there from Tollison because I went with also. So I'm trying to fight the whole fucking party, and like also, and then there was like adults there. They're like kicking us out, and I'm trying to go back in, and we end up going out, and then they end up shooting at us. So we get in the rafla, when they shoot at us, also goes, I think I'm shot, right? Remember how big that motherfucker was. So he's leaning on me, and I gotta help him to get back to the car, to get in the car so we can leave, right? And these fools are still blasting at us. So I'm like half carrying him, half dragging him, because he's a big old dude, and I'm trying to get him in the car. And then we go to his house to go grab cuetes to come back. But when we get there, we get out, we're checking. He wasn't even shot, bro. And he's fucking, he was like, he thought he got shot in his leg, and he's dragging his leg behind him. I'm trying to carry him. I'm carrying him. I get him in the car and shit, and he's not even fucking shot, bro. I'm like, what the hell? You just had me carrying you in the middle of the street getting shot at. We almost died because I'm staying there trying to help your non-shot ass. And then we got the cuete and went back and shot up the party, but it was ridiculous, bro. That was stupid. I laughed. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I don't know, man. My leg went limp. It just went numb. I said, that shit scared your leg numb, fool. Oh, man. Diablo said, never been stabbed, but 97 received a few holes on 43rd and Indian School. Wedo G said, who remembers One Stop Shop Yellow Front? Get your khakis, winos, flannel, and fishing gear. Yeah, Yellow Front was the shit. Show him the channel, Jojo. Show him the channel. Oh, the kid, yeah, homeboy. También. Arizona Diablo, Güero G, hell yeah, homeboy. I earned money doing a paper route by the slingshot with white marbles from Yellow Front and got my butt whooped by my mama, by my nana. Órale. Robert Lopez, Tacuache, si quema or no quema? Which one, said Jojo. Cubo, Cricket, Chopper, Greyhound, and all the gente on the podcast, including the Califas Vatos on the podcast. Much love and respect. We're all gente through my lentes. Se ven Cubo, igualmente. Carlos Zamora, if I may, Cricket and Chopper, a recommendation for a channel, Incredible Javier. Oh, I got an email right now that has your name in it, so I was reading it. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Incredible Javier, really good channel, Vato here in California. Incredible Javier. Sup, homie, tell Greyhound what up. He might remember me. It's been a while. I was raised in the Dupa Villa. Bam, PJ, Tino, my primos. It's Mike Cerna.
Órale, yeah, Simón.
That Mike Cerna's son?
Yubo.
Is that Iron Mike's kid?
No. I don't think so.
Beezer.
You remember we saw a lot of the familias were locked up.
Yeah.
A lot of our familia was locked up, so not sure.
Jojo said, have a safe trip, Chopper. What's up, Mr. Greyhound? How you doing, bro? From Bubba Mesa.
Julie, I'm good.
Cricket's wife said, Robert, you forgot to say "cuh" like they do. The Tacuaches. Órale, Simón, que si Arizona Diablo. Yellow Front was the Walmart back then, LOL. Yep.
Yellow Front. Remember Yellow Front?
Yeah. Spencer Bubba just got off, had a busy day. I'll tap in. Gracias, carnal, said Jojo. How's the weather, Greyhound, and what are you currently reading?
Oh, man, it's cold over here. The wind got some bite to it. I tried to go to chow yesterday in some shorts, and I'm the only motherfucker out there with a sweater and some shorts, and I was fucking freezing. It ain't even a minute walk to the kitchen, and the wind was getting me. Everybody's tripping out on me and shit. I ain't do it on purpose.
He said, what are you currently reading?
Hold on, because my runa's gonna yell at me. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Joe Vasquez, good, said RJ. I'll ask him right now, Niner. Times was different back in them yellow front days. Had a job making $9 a weekend, delivering flyers for streets of New York.
Open veins of Latin America.
Open veins?
Yeah. Right now I was about to say it, but I wanted to make sure I had the fucking name proper. It's Open Veins of Latin America, 5 Centuries of the Pillage of a Continent by Eduardo Galeano.
Niner said, does Greyhound speak Spanish or what? You do, right, bro?
Yeah. But not just, I've been Americanized for a long time.
Spanglish. Walking neighborhoods, how is that legal? LOL. I know, I remember that. Remember the penny saver, Diablo? Everybody had when he delivered the penny saver.
Penny savers.
Bubba Mesa, damn Jojo, you had a long ass day. Bobby B said, Gray got that mark when he was a kid, a playground accident, I believe, said Bobby B. Joe Vasquez, 100 RJ. My son better never try to get an Edgar haircut. I'll shave him bald, said Bubba Mesa. Freedom Liberty said his Nana's card isn't working today. You have pictures of me, LOL. We look alike. Haha. Chopper said when you get mad, Cricket, that your eyebrows look like 2 caterpillars ready to fight. No, he didn't, fool. No, he didn't. 60 Diablo said, I can vouch. Lead don't always burn. The homies told me I was leaking. Jojo, damn, I'm gonna have to put a calentada on the homie for slacking on the Cash App. Javier Hernandez, tell Greyhound that he has well-wishers out here. I'm with him in spirit.
Órale, gracias.
Bubba Mesa, I think getting stabbed was worse. Getting shot don't hurt till the next day when it's just aches. Yeah, I mean, getting stabbed. I didn't feel it, but man, that night and the next few days, it was tough to go to sleep. Like I was in the CDU locked down, and I had to like sit on the bed with my back against the wall to sleep. I couldn't lay down. The homie Woofy from Clovers, that fool cejas would curl up to his forehead. They were lying to like 2.5 inches long.
Cricket knows how that feels.
Fuck no, I know. Jojo AZ, Bubba Fools be calling me 25/8 nonstop for electrical work, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, that's good. Arizona Diablo, Bubba, yeah, homeboy, I ain't trying to see a blade. Question for both of you: are your parents from Mexico? Yes, mine are.
No.
Yours were born. How many generations are you, bro? Your nana from out there? Huh?
I'm second.
So your nana was from out there?
Yeah. So that'd be third. My great is from out there.
Yeah, you'd be third then. Because mine, I'm first generation.
Yeah, I'm third.
Yeah, I'm first generation on my jefita side. She was born in Mexico, and then I'm second on my jefe side. His jefita and them were third on theirs because it was abuelito who was from out there.
Yeah, I'm third on both sides.
You can't cash app EBT. Just kidding, said Cricket's wife. Listen, Gordo, you're not slick. Oh, you think that's my son, not his mom? Emilio Diaz. Yeah, I didn't feel my 9 stabs till they took me off the vato that I saw all the blood. But when I got shot 7 times, I felt everyone go through me burning. Whole different feeling. Yeah. Oh, Joe Vasquez said, also pulled the hamstring. Groucho Marx had the cejas and he was cool. Just count it as having character. Arizona Diablo. Cricket, I saw Chico shoot himself twice, 2 different times in the same hand, once with a 45 at 13 and another with a 22 when he was 17. Couldn't drag that fool to the hospital. Chico was dumb. Food tripping. Freedom, liberty, shit. The first time I got in a shootout, the car ride home, I was scared as shit. I thought we were going to get pulled over by the cops every second until we got home. Yeah. That was a funny story. Talking about also, that motherfucker crazy. 2 bullet grazes and 2 small stab wounds and a shrapnel to the temple when the bullet hit the brick wall. I was aiming from behind. Chitas, Javier, yeah, from El Monte Flores, hood, cool vato. Arizona Diablo, not going to lie, being on this channel brings back memories and makes me want to reminisce, but there's a much bigger goal on the horizon. Yeah, absolutely. Who are some of your favorite authors? Who are you talking to, me or Greyhound? Greyhound, who are some of your favorite authors, bro?
Ross Hassig, Miguel Leon Portilla, Dr. Paul, Gary Jennings, who else? Sidney Sheldon. I like a whole bunch of different other stuff. Yeah. That's just to name a few.
Bobby B said, 85 people here tonight. Let's hit the like. Oh, damn. There's 84 people right now watching. Greyhound's wife. We're reading it together. How cute. Thumbs up, Diablo. Javier Hernandez, G1000s. I'm not from El Monte Flores. G-Thoughts. Damn, Penny Saver. Cricket took it way back. Incredible Javier is, said G-Thoughts. Ben Cuevas, Greyhound, Michael Cerna would be about my age, 51. We all went to Edison in junior high school, Dupovilla, Garfield, and 9th Street. Back then in the middle 80s, the whole East Side was cool with each other. The whole East Side turned upside down in 88.
Yeah, I went to Edison.
2 Pomeranians fighting on your forehead, said Jojo. Then he came back again. 2 chow dogs fighting on your forehead. Jojo, stop giving false information. They could be porcupines, said Diablo. Does MM make Edgars? I don't know, bro. They may be by now. I mean, I'm sure they're running out of recruits, so Edgars are going to be all they have left.
I mean, anybody can get in now, so I mean,
yeah. Joe Vasquez said, did Greyhound know Little Spider?
Oh, what, a little bit?
No, Little Spider, fool. Carnal, Little Spider.
Oh yeah, I knew
from Tucson.
Little Spider.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was his name, Guadalupe. Yeah,
we left. We were all in Cimarron right before I left. It was him, Dreamer, me, Wato Head, Angel from 9th Street, and Earthquake.
Molina.
Yeah, him and Wato Head were selling.
He said, yeah, you said Guadalupe. I thought you were talking about the town, but yeah, that's his name, huh? Guadalupe Hernandez.
Yeah.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Gonzalez.
No, yeah. For the boss one. Yeah. Hey, he didn't have no hair on top, and he'd have a long ponytail.
Yeah.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Diablo, they starting to look like skunks with the white hair. No, they ain't, fool. Cut it out. First generation on both sides here, said Freedom, Liberty. Javier Hernandez, G-Thoughts. I'm not from El Monte, Flores. However, respects to all the men from Flores. Yeah, he was talking about someone else named Incredible Javier. Javier. LOL, said Diablo. Not you, Incredible Javier. Yeah. David Pelaya. What's up, brother? Oh, he threw the...
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Bunch of the sign language. Yeah. G-Thoughts, you're not incredible, he said. Dean Koontz, James Patterson, and John Grisham get down. Yeah, they do. I like Dean Koontz. That was for not for fiction. Dean Koontz was my favorite. That's all the way. John Grisham will be my second, probably. I like the legal aspect of it. But Dean Koontz was definitely my favorite on fiction.
Global Talent.
John Saul, Manhattan High Tea Club is a good book. Said John Henry.
An inmate at the Colorado Correctional Facility. Your advanced pay account has a low balance. To place more funds, please call 1-800-48.
I put in some overtime at work last week, bro. So I'd be.
Thank you for using.
Yeah. Hey. put in some overtime at work last week, bro. So I'd like to send you some feria on Friday, and I'd like to put some money on Greyhound's books, bro. God bless. Just to let you know, I always put money on the homies' books. Órale, Niner. Gracias, bro. Yeah, Simón, si puedes, firme. Si no, don't worry about it, bro. We do what we do. That was stupid. I sounded like that dumbass movie. John Henry Hunt. Gary Jennings' Aztec series is the best. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Did you read that one, bro? Gary Jennings, the Aztec series?
Yeah. You said what?
If you read that book by Gary Jennings, the Aztec series, it was called like Aztec.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I read it, but the first two, Aztec and Aztec Autumn, for me are the best because I think the author died after that, so they used like all his writings and stuff to do all the other ones, like Aztec Fire, Aztec Legacy, and all them other ones. But they got watered down after Aztec Autumn, though.
Yeah.
He's got some trippy ass books. The Rapture and the one I think it's called The Journey or something like that about Marco Polo. Trip.
Mike Cerna hit it. He said, I remember Ben from back in the days. Iron Mike was my dad. So it is Iron Mike's son.
Yeah, there it is then.
Let me see. Do you like love stories? And if yes, get the fuck out of here with that shit, said Bobby B. She thought, said. You know, Bobby B, the one reading them motherfuckers with the Fabio motherfucker on the front cover. Oh, man. Hey, I've got some hedge clippers if you like. I won't even charge you. Cortatela. Javier Hernandez, Greyhound, you ever ride the dusty trails with James Larimore? He writes good westerns.
What do you say?
If you ever ride the dusty trails with James Larimore, he writes good westerns.
I'm not sure about that name right there, but I do like some westerns, like Zane Grey and Louis L'Amour.
Bobby B. laughing. Fernando Cordova said he didn't get his for putting in work, got it for being smart. Who the fuck is Fernando Cordova? I guess that says it all. David Maestas, Bernal Diaz Chronicles is Firme 2. Good history lesson. Yeah, well, that was that. He was the actual friar or whatever, right? Like the, ¿cómo se llama?
Yeah.
Is PJ the one that wore all red? Are you guys related? I think he's talking about. Yeah, that was PJ, babe. Because that's the Dupavilla colors.
Yeah. The reason why we picked up the second color, we got that from RJ from the movie Stir Crazy. Because back in the days, everybody wore black banyos. All the banyos did that. Then everybody started to adopt a second color, but we picked up red because of RJ in that movie.
I worked in the commissary in Cimarron. It was stressful, said Joe Vasquez. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Fucking taking all the kites and moving shit and trying to get tobacco to the hole.
I used to be laundry porter. I never got to keep a job in the kitchen. I used to be on labor crew, administrative porter, and the barber.
Yeah, I never worked in the kitchen. I didn't like that. I wouldn't go in the kitchen, bro. I never did that.
And I used to get fired as a group. There was always something missing, and they just fire everybody.
Yeah, I ended up for a while. I was the GED, one of the what they call them, the education aides.
Yeah.
I did that for a while. Benny Patterson, James Patterson is good. Yeah, he does good shit too.
Yeah. I like James Patterson stuff too. His cross series and everything, that's pretty good.
Joe Vasquez said, I was there with Little Spider. His celly was Henderson.
What, in 98?
I don't know what year.
I was saying because we were all there together and I was on the north side. Spider was on the south side.
Ben Cuevas. Cricket Incredible Javier has a YouTube channel and is from El Monte Flores 13. His podcast is Feed Me. He's an intelligent vato. Much love from the Finiquera 602 if he's watching. Órale. I had to check it out. Francisco VP. Hey, that was from Blood In, Blood Out. Yeah, no, that's why that's stupid. I did that. What's that? Cricket and Greyhound is on tonight, huh? Guess he. Chopper was on too earlier, bro. Francisco VP. He said was his dad. Did he pass away? Iron Mike. I think he did. Right? He passed away.
Yeah, I think so.
I think from the liver. You know. Wait, he would know more than us, so I'll wait on that. Jojo AZ Mac Bolan books are fire. I never read those.
Which one?
Mac Bolan. I never heard of those.
Max Bolan?
Bolan. Yeah. Yep. John Henry.
David Baldacci got some good books too.
Who?
David Baldacci.
I don't think I read those either. John Henry put Southside. Niner Cricket. I know you don't blaze, but tell Greyhound I'm sparking this leño up y salud, bro. Or don't tell me he don't smoke. If so, when was the last time you blazed, fools? You smoke, bro? Rifa? Well, he can't really say. Never mind. But I'll try. Like I said, I got one of those pens, and it's probably been about a month and a half or two since I've messed with it. But I think since my ruca was here, I just do it to go to sleep and for my back. But there's no way I could do it during the day. I'll get nothing done. And
it's like coma.
Yeah, homeboy's on a jail phone, so gotta remember that. Yaki 40, Jackie Collins maniacs. Yeah, I can't fuck with no Jackie Collins. Black and red, my favorite colors though, said Jojo AZ. Niner said, ask
Same with me.
Huh?
I said, same with me.
Niner said, ask Greyhound if he was to be a character on Blood In, Blood Out, which one would he relate to? And tell him not to be shy either, fool. Laugh my ass off. He'd be Popeye.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit. That whole show, shit, I guess I had to pick I'm gonna say Spider on there because
which one was Spider?
That movie just way out.
Which one was Spider?
The one that his right hand man in the end.
Isn't that Magic?
Huh? Oh yeah, Magic. That's right, it's Magic.
Yeah.
Spider's the one that they got in a fight with on the that broke his primo's back. That's right. Yeah, Magic.
From Magic's Barrio, right?
Yeah, because Magic's from Tres Puntos.
Yeah, that's what he told him when in the kitchen. Yeah, that shit is from way out. Hold on.
He's still loyal to him all the way to the end.
Yeah, even took out the metal.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Even that movie shows you cannibalism.
So he said, my dad passed away in 2017, liver. Yeah, that's what I thought it was from the liver. Yeah. That Hep C shit got him. 2017. So yeah, Mike Cerna died in 17. Was with him, John Henry said, was with him, Güero Matus, and Chacho in 09 with Spider. Oh, that's way after.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Chacho was back in there in 09? Damn.
You talking about when he still was all good?
Yeah, I guess, but I didn't know Chacho, he was in there all the way
to... Well, Chacho never got it back. He was over with after that, but it was some weird shit. Like,
yeah, remember that
because he could bring in some fatty out, he would just be able to hang out, and then when he went to the feds or whatever, but he wasn't a Garnett no more.
Yeah, I remember they pulled his
patch. That was way back. That's way back. I'm trying to remember what year.
I remember.
A long time ago. Way before 2009.
Yeah, I was with them in 97, and they had already pulled his patch.
Yeah, he already had that gun way back then. But I was trying to remember the exact time when that had happened.
I don't know,
And
but
then
that
one time, there was a vato from Southside Posse that I sent somebody to give him a calentada in Rincon, and then I guess he knows Chacho or something, and then he tried to send palabra through Casper, and I'm like, shit, that fool ain't got nothing to be trying to wrangle with, give anybody any breaks or anything. He ain't even a carnal. Stay out of my business. And he was all sad and shit. I'm like, oh, he gives us money and then blah blah. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. Joe Vasquez said, I hid the pico in the loaf of bread in the commissary, LOL. I was there 96 to 98, said Joe Vasquez. Awesome person. My homies from Verde Park 9 would carry green rags. The homie Brandy was buried with the green rag, if I'm not mistaken. Cisco Tarango. Greyhound, if you were to somehow get a release date, what are some of the places you'd like to go visit?
If I was able to what?
If you got a release date.
Oh, place I like to go visit. I want to go back to New Mexico. I want to check out New Mexico. Because when I was up in Santa Fe, like I just like the weather. I like all the things I've seen when we were driving around. I like to go check that spot out right there. And I always see Oregon on TV. I want to see Oregon in real life.
David Maestas.
No Alaska.
Huh?
No Alaska. I'll be watching Alaskan bush people, and I don't like that. Too cold.
David Maestas said Jimmy Santiago Baca has some firme poetry. Ben Cuevas, Greyhound, check out books from David E. Stenard. Very good books in telling our ancestors' history and how a lot of atrocities that transpired to our gente in the Americas and the Caribbean, 1492. Jojo AZ put Popeye laughing. Miklo's stepdad. MS, what's up, brothers? Hope all is well. What's up? How you doing, bro? Angel Chavez, Spider from Blood In, Blood Out is Longshoreman. What's his name? Did you guys ever get to meet?
He's like the dark one out there, remember?
Yeah, I remember who it is. He's the one that he carved in his chest, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get to meet Wedo Sherm? Nope, I never met that about them. No.
Oh.
Arizona Diablo, awesome person, LOL. I got ran over by Roly Poly from your neighborhood way back in the early 90s. Homie was in a mini truck, so it didn't faze me. Roly Poly.
Who, Roly Poly from 9th Street?
Yeah. He was carrying his guts in Adobe Mountain.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the butterfly knife. I was locked up at that time.
Yeah,
that happened in Alpha.
About to stab them over the fucking cookie, right?
Because they stole it out of the evidence box. They have this evidence box. Everybody be breaking in that stuff, but it happened in Alpha. Yeah. But he came out and banged him, and he didn't. When he got stabbed, he didn't even know he got stabbed. That fool, he was still fighting, and when he realized what happened, then shit just like he fell out.
Pulled an also. Arizona Diablo, awesome person. Oh, that was the same one. He went to the feds in 2009. He was nervous, said John Henry. Oh, Spider? Spider or Chacho? Chacho then, right? He's talking about Chacho.
Chacho.
He went to the feds in 2009?
Yeah, well, I know he was supposed to have got out and went straight to the feds from there, from the Pinta, so it might have been 2009.
Javier, and I gotta watch what you say on the phone, eh? The Pelican crossed the road already. Trucha. Niner, how old are your oldest kids to both of you?
Mine's 22.
Huh?
Mine's 22.
22 is his. Mine's 26. Tell him not to lie. He wants to go with me to Puerto Rico. You want to go to Puerto Rico, fool?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll be there in spirit.
Jojo AZ, those two places are infested with tweakers and pillheads. Go to Wyoming or the Ozarks. It's beautiful. Spider from Blood In, Blood Out, Angel Chavez. How I feel about SPM case. Do you guys ever run into him? Nah, he's in Texas prison, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's in the state over there.
Oh, but if we ever ran into him before, never. I've never ran into that dude. I didn't even know who he was till I hit the feds, I think. I never heard that music. And what we feel about the case, I mean, come on, it's not a good case. Cricket's wife, when me and Cricket went to see you, you still have the same laugh and confidence, both of you, said Maruka. The same laugh, she said. John Henry, Chacho. Yeah, Chacho went to the feds. I don't know why he would be nervous though. I mean, by then, I mean, that shit had been pulled so fucking long ago and nothing had ever happened. I don't know how that happened. Then he went off into the feds with the rest of them. I don't see them tripping after all that time. But who knows?
They still talk to him and got with them and let him get them feria y todo. So
I remember he sat at the Carnal table in writing it.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he sat at the Carnal table and everything in writing unit, and he had it had already been pulled.
Give a little money, swing on the nuts, send me a little love letter. You can hang out.
Yeah. G thoughts. My worst nightmare in the 2022 is a gang of fentanyl high Edgars all rushing my car with windshield wipe cleaners, begging for spare change to kick up to their mafia boss. Diablo said, carrying his guts. LOL. Roly Poly was a good person, though. Believe that. Homie showed up to my nana's doorstep for a fade first day he was released. LOL. Jojo said, I love you, Vatos. With a little heart. Ben Cuevas, Arizona Diablo TV. I remember Roly Poly when he first came to the barrio. He's about Greyhound's time with LOL homies Ray and Italy. Greyhound, I grew up with Big Bad Boy, Peter Chacon, Big T from your barrio.
Yeah.
Niner.
Ray, Italy, Roly Poly. That's all my time right there. Angel, Carbo Hog, Negro.
Niner said,
PP Boy, Indio, all of them fools.
Niner said, are you guys, here. Did you guys meet in prison or do you guys know each other from school or what? Nah, the joint or county, whatever, just from the clica.
Yeah.
G thought Spider from Blood In, Blood Out is not even Mexican. He's actually one cool Korean, believe it or not. Is that right?
You know what? He does kind of look Chino looking.
Yeah.
He's kind of dark, a little like them Asian Pacific people.
Yeah.
He's kind of dark like that.
Like ¿cómo se llama? Hawaii and all that.
Yeah. That's how he looks like kind of like that. La nariz y todo. That's a pelo chino.
Nachi Lewis, just now tapping in. What's up, Cricket? ¿Qué pao, Nachi? How you doing? We got Greyhound in here. We had Chopper here earlier for the first hour. Niner said, are you guys vaccinated or not?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
If so, why not or why yes? You go first, fool, since your time's about to run out.
What?
Are you vaccinated or not? And if yes, why?
In order to get my visitas, yes, I'm fully vaccinated and I took the funky ass booster. And in order to have my holiday that I have, I had to be vaccinated. Plus, they offered me a steak.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
So, my fat ass jumped on it.
They did a steak?
Yeah, some steak, or not, in serio.
Damn.
Hey, I think this is it for tonight because I got 2 bottles standing right here, and it's almost count time for us to lock down. So I'm gonna say buenas noches y amor, bro.
All right, brother. Ya sabes. I'll get at you. And I'm not vaccinated, bro. I already had COVID, so I figured that's good enough. That's my vaccination. Why did Randy Boy from Tucson get put on the lista? From what I'm hearing, so I'm hearing that a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna have to find out more, brother. I really don't know. I did hear some things, but I need to make sure that I don't want to just start saying shit that I'm not even positive about. I'll find out for sure, and then I'm sure we'll address that again. I do know he's on the lista, and I don't know exactly why. I heard some things, but they may not be. I only got it from one person, and so I don't know. Diablo, I believe you were already gone, Cricket, by the time SPM blew up, but me and a lot of homies in my neighborhood used to bump him. That was a trip. Yeah, I didn't get to yeah, I never heard that. Jojo AZ, like a Filipino. Yeah. Mr. Boot, when I was born, the doctor told me to choose between having a good memory or a blowjob from the nurse. I can't remember what I chose. Boot crazy. Joe Vasquez, Lou Diamond Phillips acted as a Mexican in La Bamba and Cholo in Stand and Deliver. Yeah? Yeah, he did. Jojo said, I miss Greyhound already. Orale. Everyone hit that like button from RJ. 745 Wildcat. Did you know Vato from Tucson that said he was a Tio from the feds? He owned Azteca tattoos. I do know one. I don't know if he owned Azteca tattoos or whatever that is, but I knew one in the joint that was from Tucson, and he it might have been from Libre, or I can't remember the barrio. His name was, let me try to think real quick. Hold on. Rene Verdugo. Yeah, Rene Verdugo. That was his name. And he said he was a carnal from the feds. But what was crazy was, I don't know if he didn't know, because we definitely didn't know the difference. I actually thought, and I'm not going to say we, because I don't know everybody, but I thought that Califas had their M, we had ours, Texas had theirs, and the feds had something else going on. I didn't know that the federal one had was basically the vatos from Califas. You know what I'm saying? So when I met Rene, he had that patch on his back, and but it was the Texas patch, bro, the Merecido patch. It wasn't the Mano Negra or nothing like that. And he said he was a carnal for the Fed. So at that time, I didn't know no different. I was like, orale, whatever. Cool vato. He was down. He put in Skina for us. He was putting in work for us there. So then that happened. And then later, once I found out more and learned a little more about all these other states and stuff, I realized that patch he had on him was the Texas patch. So I don't know if he did time in the feds and met vatos from Texas and clicked up with them, and he didn't know it was a Texas thing, or maybe they played it off like it was. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, exactly what his mindset was, or because it was from Texas. It wasn't no federal card. It wasn't no federal M. It was Texas M. That patch is Texas M. So I don't know, but I do know him, bro. I mean, if that's the one you're talking about, that was his name. His name was Rene Verdugo was his name. So, what's up, Cricket? How you doing? It's Ray Lujan. I just changed my profile name. Orale, bro. Yes, okay, brother. For a man with a life term, there is hope. Debrief show that deserve it. Hope this don't sound disrespectful. You're a man, you know your business. He hung up, brother, but we'll get it on there. Mr. Boot. 745 is his name George. That vato's lame. Who, George? No, Chipa Mexica. Oh, now the one I knew, I'm telling you, his name was Rene Verdugo. You could look him up in the Arizona one and see his picture. He was doing time with us in there. He put in work for us. I mean, that Paisa Award thing, he got into it. Him and Wolfie got some Paisa up in there in Santa Rita. My life is just like that movie, Mi Vida Loca, Echo Park, said David Pelayo. Mr. Boot, 2 grains of sand are on the beach. One tells the other, damn, it's jam-packed today. Niner Name one song that you like but are embarrassed to say so. Keep it real, bro, or have your hyena expose you, bro. On you, said Niner. I'm not embarrassed about none of my shit, bro. I like all kinds of fucking music. Um, I like a lot of that. I can't think of one that I'm embarrassed of. I'm not. I like I like all kinds. I do not like hard rock shit. I don't listen to none of that Guns N' Roses stuff. I've never heard any of that. You couldn't even, if you named the song, I wouldn't even know what it is when it comes to all that Metallica and Guns N' Roses and all that stuff. Know nothing about it. I like oldies. I did like old Chicano rap. I like old Negro rap, and I like some of that soft rock shit. Lady in Red and shit like that. I like that type of shit. So but I'm not embarrassed by none of that shit. You better stick to cricket. I don't share, sir. Is it Backstreet? No, I don't fuck with it. No Backstreet Boys. No NSYNC. I've never none of that stuff. I was in the joint for all that, bro. We didn't listen to that stuff in there. Yeah, that's all that bubblegum stuff that came out when I was in the Pinta. I didn't that was teenager stuff. Or not even preteen shit. So I never got into none of that stuff. But I did like I said, Rod Stewart shit, all them things from the 90s and 80s, and I liked all that stuff. Bolton, Michael Bolton shit, all that on it. Little Chico and Spooky from Garfield are basically the ones that got their neighborhood gentrified, doing home invasions and all that bullshit. Said Diablo. Shots out to Cal 14 NIA, said Niner. What's up, locals? Hit and run, said Los. All right, homeboy, do your thing, bro. Ya sabes. Not little Chico, little Chino, said Diablo. Órale. Miss Greyhound, I got a bag of hot Cheetos with your name on it if you reconsider. He's talking about a vato named George Gallegos. I never heard of that dude. Yeah, I don't know him. George Gallegos owns Aztec Tattoos. Heard he was a federal faction. Never heard of that vato. Yeah, I have no idea about any of that stuff. The one, like I said, the one I mentioned is the only one I know. And later, I obviously it's not federal faction. He was from the Texas faction. I don't know if he knew it. I don't know exactly the situation, but it was weird. Take down this number. You should have just emailed me some shit like that, bro. Let me see. Go ahead and take it down, Niner. 2 muffins in the oven. One says to the other, damn, it's hot in here. Angel Chavez, did you in the Feds do time with Robert Salas robot from? No, I didn't, Angel Chavez. Nah, he went in the yard with me. I think Robot got out. What year did he get out? I think it was before I hit the Feds. I'm not sure. I didn't go to the Feds until 2007. Cricket liked that song by Alan Jackson, Itty Bitty. Reminds him of our son when he was little. Lady in Red, really be embarrassed at Towndorf. That's a badass song, fool. You crazy? Hey, yes, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I'll try and call you tomorrow. Have you? My phone ain't rang. From what number? I just saw it right now, bro. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, you can call me tomorrow, or I can call you when I get off right now, brother. My bad. Now let's talk about the opposite of dark. The white guy that played the young JD in American Me is not even from the USA, let alone Califas. He's from Venezuela. Was he? A white guy? Oh, JD. Is that right? Cricket's favorite song is Honky Tonk Badonka Donk. Get the hell out of here. Can't bread with food. Do you follow any other podcasts? I don't really follow nothing. I check out the homeboys over there on Convict's Perspective. I'll watch them. Then other than that, basically just like normal. I mean, I like homeboy from UFC, Joe Rogan. I listen to his just because the vato's real analytical. You know what I mean? I like some of the shit he talks about. He don't give a damn what people think or say or nothing. He just says what he says. So I like his podcast. Um, there's not very many others. I think I'll breeze through shit, but there's nothing really that I'm a daily watcher of or that continuous. Nah, not really. I waited in line for 2 hours for Backstreet Boys tickets. Great music, said Maruka. See, that's that nerd shit. Chitas, believe or not, from Venezuela. Yeah. All right, maybe 10 more minutes, said Los. Orale, see? Can't just come in and out, fool. Joanne, on long road trips, me and my wife will listen to country, said Bobby B. He's from the Texas M, said No Chipa Mexica. Yeah, probably same thing. Maybe he hooked up with that fool Rene. Javier Hernandez, Cricket's wife. I bought my daughter's tickets to Backstreet Boys. I waited in parking lot. Serio. Bobby B, I love country music. Kenny Chesney's my fave. I saw him like 4 years ago, front row. Yeah, I took her to that fucking. I didn't go in. I stayed in a hotel, but I took her and dropped her off. Mrs. Greyhound, damn, just my luck. Cricket's wife. Javier, you're the best dad ever. You're stupid, baby. Rene was from Anita in Tucson. He's out still, and the vato's name was George. Yeah, I don't know who that George is. Rene's the one that I know. Arizona Diablo, big shout out and respect to Greyhound's wife as well. Boot, scoot, and boogie, said Diablo. Get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, and boogie. Yeah, JoJo did the whole song. I was a stagehand at the Backstreet Boys show at Bank One Ballpark back in the day. I never seen so many college women in my life, said Tom Dorfner. No, she put me. She got shit. It's time for me to go to my bunk. All right, hit me up tomorrow, fool. I don't know what. Sometimes that you have to remember the type of that phone number is not a. I'll get it. Just get at me, bro. I'll call you tomorrow. Robot like 105 years old. Nobody knows how old Robot is. I heard Mundo say one time, Robot 124. Yeah, 124 crazy. I know, but that fucker's old like Danny Trejo, said Bobby P. Did you watch the Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3-6 Mafia battle? No, I didn't, bro. Well, on TV or no? I didn't see that. Cricket's wife said, "But can you two-step?" Who are you talking to, babe? Achy breaky heart, said Wedo G. Joanne, did you go to the Backstreet Boys concert at the baseball park with the huge orchestra? Jojo AZ, did you ever meet any famous prisoner? Yeah, I mean, I'm the famous one from Arizona. I mean, I knew fucking. I met ¿cómo se llama el pinche güey? Es el Bonsai and Bonsai's best homeboy. What was his name? Damn, I could do a video on him too. What was his name? Bowler or Bolt, something with a B. He was on death row too. At the end, he fought to get killed. They were trying to fight to not kill him because he changed his mind and started fighting to get killed, and then they killed him on death row. What was his name? Damn, I can't remember. But him and Bonsai were like best friends on death row. They built them fools their own little cage in CB6. For when they would come out, they had to come out into that cage first instead of straight out from their cell. What was his name? I can't remember. I had to check it out, but yeah, so I met them vatos. I can't, of course, Sammy and who else? Famous. I mean, in Arizona, I mean, you can call them famous. It's just vatos on the news. I mean, Padlock was in there, the one that killed that black guy in Lumley unit now, or it was Santa Cruz back then, or whatever it was. He was there. I was with that vato. Who was that one dude? He killed that pregnant Ruka, his homegirl, because he found out she was pregnant by a black dude. He's on death row now too for that. His name was he was in the pod with us. What was his name? I can't remember, but just those type, bro. I mean, there ain't no, we didn't really have no celebrities or nothing. Buenas noches from Nochipo. All right, homeboy. Have a good night, brother. Shout out to all the sidewalks. If it wasn't for them, we all be walking the streets. Robot Salas got out and went to Victory Outreach to hit someone, but ended up just staying in the program, and he changed his life. Afterwards, nobody really cared or looked into it. Yeah, kinda, bro. He didn't totally change his life. I mean, he did do that. He played that Christian role, but he was still in the mix. He was still getting high. He still got locked up after that and everything too. So that's just that's a good story, but it's not the whole truth. East Lalo Record, what's good, familia? What's up, homeboy? I was in the same pod with DMX and Towers and Tom Dorfler. Yeah, I was never locked up with that. My helpers at work drive the truck because the state of Arizona don't think I should be driving, so I let the little homies control the radio. Most are from the Peoria area, so I'm jamming to country. LOL. Those lyrics are directions for making love, said JoJo. Was at Winslow when DMX was there, said John Henry. My head already goes in circles even when I'm sober, so I'm constantly humming these country tunes. That's funny. AZ Diablo. Why? The feds will sometimes put a vato in under a different name, said David Maesta. Yeah, that could be. Like I said, the only one I know was Rene. That was the one that I knew about that had that. AZ Diablo Fist. Is there any Mex mobbing in Nevada, Las Vegas in particular? I don't know, bro. G thoughts. I really don't. I don't have a lot of. I've never heard anything about Nevada, bro. I don't know. I was locked up with a couple of vatos from Nevada, but they were something they called themselves Aryan Warriors was their clique. But that was the Gabachos, obviously. That was their clique. They were in the feds. Aryan Warriors, AW. But I don't know about the Mexican clique. I never really heard much. I should have asked about those. I don't know why I never did. Jojo AZ Diablo, I can't let my workers drive the truck because they keep stealing the roaches from the ashtray. Cricket Wife, no, Tom, it was out of state. My parents took me and my friend. Well, in that case, I'd like to propose a toast to bread because without bread, there'd be no toast. Darren Lee Bolton San Francisco VP. Oh, was that the what? Yeah. Was that him? Bolton? The dude on that was Homeboy's best friend, Bonsai's homeboy. He was a nutcase too, bro. Whew, that dude was crazy. I remember, so when he refused to go to his trial, but for his sentencing, they forced him to go. And they beat his ass and like just to get him out of the cell. And when they took him to good sentence, they rolled him in a wheelchair with just a towel over his, over his verga and shit, and just sent it. And he just sat there, just looking down, all chained up on the wheelchair while they sentenced him. He didn't give a damn. He didn't want to be there. And the dude was nutty. AZ Diablo, Jojo, at least they ain't stealing the 57 cents you have sitting in your ashtray. The last 3 years I've been saying I'm going to buy a tiny camera to catch these felons in the process. LOL. So has anybody else reached out to you, said Jojo AZ? As far as what, brother? I mean, still same. I'm still getting at the ones. I just got a wheel a couple of days ago from Nino, waiting for him to get to somewhere where we can get him involved. All of them, really, the ones that I'm in touch with. Sykes wrote me a couple times. I haven't wrote him back yet. I just been real busy, so I haven't got back at I didn't know him personally, so I kind of got at the ones that I knew personally first. I'll get at him too, though, but I got to catch up on things, and so I'll write him. 2018, I met a vato named Mata. He was from Chandler. He had been down over 20 years. I got a weird feeling about him. Mata? With a TH or just Mata? I don't know who that is. I've never heard that name from Chandler. Greenwald, Francisco VP said. Greenwald. Who was that? I know for sure it's the like if you just put in on that Bob, it'll tell you who his best friend was. Here he is. Robert Charles Comer. That's the one. I thought it was with a B. I don't know why. Comer. That was Bonsai's best friend, bro. CB6. They had them dudes sick. Do you know him? I think he was old M. I know him, bro, from Chandler Mata. I mean, there's a Mata from the old M. No, but Pepe. What's Pepe's last name? Pepe. Mata. I had to look, bro. I'm not positive. Yeah, you were spot on about Robot. Yeah, I mean, I knew about his story. Diablo, Preach, JoJo. 480, you talking about Danny Mata. Said Bobby B. Javier Hernandez. Best concert I ever went was Willie Nelson. Los wiring up a new pool pump. Took a crap on me. Oh, is that right? Had to get a new one for it. Bobby B. RJ, I was going to say the same thing. Jojo Easy, hell yeah, been praying for them Matos as they battle with transitioning. Who, Jojo? Who's transitioning? Transitioning into what? Trying to look back and see what you're talking about. Transitioning, like what? Like into rucas? What the fuck are we talking about now? Did we change the... There was a fool saying he was Tyson's brother, even looked like him, but word was he was scared he was going to get hit over his brother's problems. Oh, I don't know who that is. I didn't even know Tyson had a brother. Me and Tyson weren't. We didn't have those type of conversations. What's good, people from Mastodon? What's up, brother? How you doing, Mastodon? Said Ray Diaz. David Maestas, Tyson and Greenwald were them fools that broke out of the South unit. Oh, the Tyson, yeah, the Tyson brothers did that shit. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, the Tyson brothers, their dad died on that shit, right? And then them two, what was it, Ricky Tyson and Robert Tyson or something like that? They ended up on death row. They killed those 4 people after they helped their dad escape. Best concert I went to, 1980 War at the Celebrity Theater, said Bobby B. Transition from the old life Garnales to Jojo Hazy. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Like Greyhound and Dino. Okay, I got you. I'm back with you, homeboy. I got confused for a second there. You fucked me up. It's a new world, homeboy. Oh man, Bobby B. I was with Greenwald in Florence. Not a bright man. Paul Buckman was a beast. I don't remember him. Paul Buckman. Isn't that from, what was that show? Mad About You? That was his name. Paul Buckman. Maybe Bobby B. I thought that was his nickname, said 480C Town. AZ. Robot was a prime example of how the Emmett backstabbed. He had many good men hurt. I'll leave it like that. Yeah. He was one of those main ones, and then he played that Christian role just to stay out the limelight. Pinche Grillo said Jojo. Hey, bro. I'm just trying to be all inclusive, homeboy. If you want to talk about that, we could go there, bro. Now the brothers aren't on death row. They in GP. Last I heard at Central Unit, Robert is the library clerk for 19 years now. Oh, is that right? They didn't get death penalty for that, or did they get that shit overturned? I thought they got put on death row for that. Did they just get it overturned? That's gotcha. Imagine that, bro. Now you got to do the rest of your life because you helped your dad escape. Fuck that. Kenny Lee, mata with a twin. We call those other ones Transformers, vatos in disguise, said Jojo Easy. Mastodon, good brother. Ray Diaz yourself. I hope everyone had a good day. Yes. Eastside Nuevero, Cubo Cricket tapping in. What's up, one boy? How you doing, brother? You missed Chop and Greyhound. So Chop was here the first hour, then Greyhound stayed until about the second hour, and now I'm all alone. Well, not all alone. We here together. Yes, sabes. When your next Emma video? I'm working on two different ones. One's not gonna be an Emma thing. It's just an Arizona thing. Just a kind of like a pinta thing that I thought was kind of interesting to throw out there. But I got the other one that I'm working on at the same time. I've already written them both out. I just got to do the pictures and all that stuff. So I'm not exactly sure, but hopefully soon. I'm working on them. Geronimo de los Cielos was driving to attend UA when they were looking for Tyson Brothers in the desert in August of '78. Oh, to U of A. Yeah. What the fuck? Why does everyone have a weapon but me? I said, give me a wrench, Cricket. I've been down with you since Perplex. Yeah, hey, I don't do. I'm not like just picking. Like they are. Where's Bubba Mesa at? He's here, bro. He's in here. He's in here talking. Bubba acting like Chop today, said Jojo. He might have left. I know he's having his foot's been messed up. Bobby beat Tom. It was John Buckman, and he was a mountain of a man. When they came to get him, they sent 5 dudes in on him. Remember, he beat all of them up until he ran out of gas. That was the walls, said Bobby B. Put out some betrayal videos, bro. Shit, they're all betrayal videos. That's it. La neta. Maybe you listen to them, watch them. But I'm doing all that. I'm on it. Cricket, those videos are really good. Appreciate that, Geronimo. The dad got death row. The boys got life without. Oh, is that what happened? I thought the dad died. I thought they killed him when they were arresting them. I didn't know he got death row. John Buckman with like 6 feet 7 inch, weighed like 300 pounds, and he wasn't fat, said Bobby B. The dad died. Yeah, that's what I thought. The dad died when it happened, out there in the desert or whatever. I think he got blasted, eh? That's what I'm saying. The dad ended up like basically escaping. His sons have got to pay the price. G thoughts. Now I know how the Emmett feels. There are more wrench vatos made than the wrench vatos. I feel lonely. Who do I have to kill to be made wrench mafia? Ya está, güey. Ya está. Córtatela. It's there. What was the name of that movie about those Tyson brothers? I remember visiting my brother when I was a kid. My brother was telling my mom that's one of the Tyson brothers. I can't remember the name of the movie, eh? I'm sure if you Google Tyson Brothers, it'll say it. It's spelled with an I, Tison, not with a Y. So you got to put the Tison, and I'm sure it'll tell you exactly. They're good. Said Jojo Az. Yeah, Bobby B. He beat all 5 and said, "Send in 5 real men." 480C. Damn, Cricket. I showed up late, and Chopper showed up. Time I've been on for 2 weeks, and he showed up. He was on yesterday too. That's funny. Arizona Diablo. Jake Hernandez. Only concert I've been. Power Jam 11 in the 90s. The Loonies, Mac 10, Missy Elliott, Cube. It was cracking. Only too bad I was only there 15 minutes. Little homies throwing drinks. We got booted. Always got to fuck shit up. Mastodon, warrior poet at Cheetah. Said Master. No. No one got to die. We're good. John Lorfler, John and Paul Buckman, big old boys, huge. Tom Dorfler, I think you're right. They did kill the dad. Pretty sure. Heat exposure, says Francisco. Yeah, it could be something like some shit. Damn, then he died dirty too. Then that shit. He died going through it. That sucks. I mean, whatever. But Imagine that, escape and do the thing that sucks, bro. Why would you get your kids involved in some shit like that? I couldn't imagine no shit like that. Just do your fucking time, puto. You don't get your kids all fucking involved. You know you're gonna get caught. What they think? You're gonna fucking go live and the rest of your life at home? The fucking idiot. You just got your kids fucking life sentences. That's so stupid. How do you explain that shit to the rest of the family? Lucky he died. They probably would have been on his ass. Fucking idiot. Cheetah, congratulations. Now you're this. Shit, RJ, what the hell? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, RJ got it too. Geronimo, they found one of them dead under a bush from exposure. Yeah, I think that was probably the dad then, because I know the dad died. I'm pretty sure he died. I didn't know if he got killed or how he died, but I know he wasn't never caught. I mean, but he died. That's what I'm saying. Like that sucks, man. Fucking kids. Yeah. As the loonies were smoking a 2-foot blunt on stage, said Diablo. Cricket, did you win more on Sammy the Bull in chess, or was it even? We go back and forth, bro. Vato was good. He's good at chess, eh? He definitely beat it. He gets down. He wasn't no dummy. The dude is smart. We go back and forth. He was pretty good. The one person that I had a lot of trouble beating was Pablo. Pablo would be the one, and I don't know if I was just. To be honest, now we're talking like fucking psychology type shit here, but if I was just if I felt like I shouldn't beat him, you know what I'm saying? Like because I looked up to the dude, I had that, but I remember like I'll be like, fuck, man, I can't beat this dude, man, and I would, you always get lucky once in a while, but the majority was him, and so that's the better chess player, right? Because I mean anyone could beat, can make a dumb move. But absolutely, it was like it was he would get me, man. I was watching that. What the hell? Someone just emailed him. But yeah, so when I played Pablo, I was thinking. So now when I look back, I'm wondering if it was just because I was not intimidated, but you know what I mean, like maybe I just looked at him as the superior player, and I didn't play right. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, but Vato got down. But with Sammy, we went back and forth. He was pretty good. Thanks. Now I'm a mate, man. I'm so proud, said Chitas. Last Rampage, Tyson Brothers, says Geronimo. That's the name of the movie. I just received an email from Ruben. He is baffled on how I crossed paths with Joanne. How do I break it down to him? That's funny. You got to tell him what to do. I'm sure he's heard what I got going, I would think. I mean, I don't care, bro. You can tell him what the truth. Tell him what's up. M. Olvera, dumb parents, absolutely. When are the Cali MS stories coming back? As soon as Mundo wants to put them out, bro. I can't put out Cali MS. It wouldn't be right for me, bro. I'd have to do I'd have to learn about it before I put it out. It'd be stupid for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Arizona and I know a lot about that side of it. And for me to just start, it's not my place to do. So I don't do it. It's just I understand. I've seen dudes, people put out things on other leagues. It doesn't seem like it would be for me to do. Whenever Mundo's ready to do it, he'll do it. But like I said, I'm not going to because I don't know shit. You know what I mean? I know the stories, probably the same stuff most of you vatos know, and I would just be repeating that shit instead of any kind of firsthand knowledge. And I don't have. They do a story on Jake the Snake. Yeah, that would be. I really want to, bro. I really do. But that fool, man, la neta, it's hard to get any good like history on him. I know the dude. I seen the dude, but I don't know. Like I don't know any good history on him. I mean, he had his son made into the Vieja too. They call him Caras. But yeah, that's one that I just can't get a lot of good history on, bro. But he was a damn beast. That's for damn sure. Tyson. Matter of fact, Tyson. They sent Tyson to get him from Mesa, and he knocked fucking Tyson out. Knocked the pico out of his hand and everything. In the kitchen. Thanks for speaking the real. No one wants to hear that part, said M. Olvera. You're right, Tom. John was a nimble dude, too. Both Paul and John, real giants. I mean, literally giants, like two Brock Lesnars. Tom, these guys don't know. Post some more California Emmett content, porfas. I don't have any, brother, Francisco. I don't know much about that. It's not, like I said, I already explained that. I just don't. Does Greyhound know Warrior Poet? Yeah, they're from the same neighborhood. I mean, they grew up together. Gabriel Moreno. Cricket. I didn't know the 4 yards in Buckeye were named over those pigs in Florence. I never did Tiempo in Buckeye, just two songs, Sanford and Kingman. I told you the last 3 days I was chilling with my son. Yeah, they were named after the two cops that JB killed, Maury and Buckley. Tom Dorfer, yeah. All the yardas in Lewis Complex, including the name of the complex, Lewis, is named after corrections staff that was killed, one way or another. Sam Lewis was the director of the Department of Corrections for a lot of years, and so they named that after him. And then every yard is named after a placa that got killed somehow, some way. I can't remember which ones. Might be Steiner and Barchi or something, but a couple of them were actually named after those placas that saved those inmates when they were doing that fire. They were like firemen or whatever they did up there. And I don't know if it was up north, like Winslow. They used to go out and do, they were teaching them how to be firemen or whatever the fuck they did, you know what I mean? And they would go, and there was some fire that happened where a bunch of inmates got trapped in a fire. And these two cops went in there and like saved the inmates, shit, and died. And they named those yards after them, about those two. I just don't know exactly which one it is. I can't remember the names, but if you Google it, I'm sure it'll tell you that whole little story. Yeah, Bobby, I was on yard with them both. I had to shake hands with them goddamn hands, man. Did you utilize your time wisely while you were locked up? I mean, I did the best I could, but no, obviously not. At the beginning, I was all on this bullshit. You know what I mean? Just not wanting to put business out. That's not mine. Respect thing. Yeah, Tom Dorfer. I wouldn't be emailing that fool. Who, Jojo? Oh, who? In the one on the home in the Pinta? A story on Sid Vicious would be firme. Yeah, Sid too, Cisneros. Tom, I'm gonna end up doing on everybody from back in my time. I'm just trying to get like kind of the older stuff out of the way, and Sid Vicious came a lot later, obviously. So, but I'll get there. Tom, first time I saw John, I was like, "What the fuck? Biggest dude I've ever seen there." You think I can get Mundo to sign on one of his books for me? I mean, I don't know. I guess you could try. Could ask. Arizona Diablo Cricket. Don't know if you're into rap, but if you are, people, homies, the Phoenix Kid and Westside Rondo, the little homies get down. They're representing our people on another level. I'll check it out. I seen them on your channel, bro, but I didn't click on it. I just seen. I knew what it was. I just I gotta check. I'll check it out. I meant to, but I just didn't go. I was watching some of the other stuff you put out when you were talking about the Suns, and then when you were driving through. What neighborhood was that you were driving through? You're driving some neighborhood showing it. I was checking that out. I ain't been home in a while, so I'll be checking all that type of stuff. No offense, but Cali stories are played out. Everybody does the same stories, and Mundo re-uploading like 10 times killed it for me. I want to hear about Arizona and other pintas now. Yeah, that was kind of my fault, the re-uploading stuff. We could try to figure shit out, changing shit. Same at JoJo. Diablo, I've been putting their videos on my channel. They only speak real what they've done and the positive place they're headed. Oh, that's firme. Francisco VP Hot Shots. Yeah. Hot Shots. That's what it was. Yeah, the inmates that were out there on the fires. JoJo, have you seen the documentary on the 80 New Mexico prison riot? Danny Ray Macias started it. Crazy documentary. Browning is a cop that died in Iraq War. Is that Browning or no? Isn't it Casson? That's Casson, bro. Or maybe Browning too. But I know they named CB6 Casson, and that's a cop that died in Iraq War. He actually worked in Central Unit for a lot of years. I don't know if Browning did too, but I'm just going. I remember. I know Casson is one of them. This is a Arizona content. Keep putting it down, Cricks. Yeah, Cricket. No Cali Emmett videos. We don't care about Cali stuff. We're an AZ. I like what you said. Why you don't do them Cali Emmett stories? Yeah, Miss Greyhound and Chopper. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't have nothing. Again, I mean, if I had firsthand knowledge, I'd do it. I just don't think it would seem right. It's not for me to tell their stories. You know what I mean? It wouldn't come out right for me. And to be honest, bro, I would hear it. You know what I'm saying? The comments would be like, "Who the fuck are you to talk about California? You're not." You know what I mean? I get asked to do it, and then if I did, I'd get fucking, disrespected left and right for doing it. So I just don't do it. I mean, just like I said, there's no reason to. I don't know it. I mean, I know about as much as anybody else. So who am I to be on here talking about it? I gotta turn this heater off, fellas. It's hot as fuck in my house. Spencer. But yeah, that's just why. I mean, like I said, if I knew the stuff, I would do it. I have nothing against the Khalifa stuff. I really don't. I was interested in it. I like it. The stories. I watched the stuff too, and I didn't know anything about it. So everything I've learned from that stuff. So if I was to put anything out, it'd all be repeats from that same stuff too. I have no firsthand knowledge about any of that. I did time with a couple of Vatos from Khalifa. I have some stories they've told me, but come on. I mean, it just wouldn't be, like I said, I'd get cussed the fuck out. Who the fuck are you? You're not even from California. You're from just Arizona. Arizona ain't shit. We'd hear all that drama, you know what I mean? So I'm not with it. Jojo 100 from Diablo, Gessie. Bobby Joe, I might have, but I'm going to check it out just in case, said Jojo. Bobby B.A. Joe Vasquez, they wrote a book about it. It's called The Hate Factory. Oh, yeah. When you finna write a book, Cricket? I don't know, brother. I mean, I have no plans to. I mean, I would like. I really don't know if it has anything to do with what I'm going with. You know what I'm saying? My plan is like I'm doing this, getting the word out, my message out. Because I think it's a big platform. You know what I'm saying? It's a good way to get a lot of what we're talking about out there and some of the truths and shit, right? But I think that the movida is, I really want to get into the nitty gritty, start talking to these kids and helping them and putting things together for that. And writing a book isn't for that. That's more. I just see it more as a look at me, glorification type shit. It just doesn't fit what I got going on. No one's interested in what the fuck I did in my life. It's the same shit. You'll read whatever you read in mine, or you've read it before. I didn't do nothing special. You know what I'm saying? Mike Valencia from your hood, VTC. I know the name, brother. I don't think I know him personally. No, Mike Valencia. I don't. Bobby, I listened to the audio version, I believe, here on YouTube. It was intense. Yeah, Joe Vasquez. Boxer read it. Boxer read that book on here. Went to see my mom today at the old folks' home. Opened the door and snapped. It's Mundo. Nope, just my mom's old lesbian neighbor having tea with my mother. So stupid. Pelon 18, tapping in, gente, saludos. What's up, brother? Bobby B, remember Mormon? Joe Vasquez, melting cell bars through heads. That shit happened in New Mexico in the 80s. Crazy. Yeah, well, because they got the welders who started welding them fools. Just keep doing what you do, Mr. Cricket, from David Alvarez. Right on, brother. Robert Mormon, said Tom Dorfer. No, Tom, I don't, but I remember Hillbilly. Jojo Easy, I've been hearing Cali stories since the 80s, all repeats, and yeah, it's annoying. Everybody's saying Easy is not. I'm just trying to be like Cali. Yeah. Pelon 18, what's up? From Jojo. Joe Vasquez, is that the one they decapitated, the SOS and the... Yeah. Those are the ones. Tom Dorfer. Wait, let me see. I want to make sure I didn't just say, yeah, I did something that I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Oh, okay, yeah. Listening to the New Mexico shit. Yeah, that was one. Writing a book generates funds for projects. Yeah, Tom Dorfer, you would think, but it really does. I mean, unless you're Dean Koontz and then you don't make a lot of feria on books, bro. I talked to Boxer, I talked to Mundo. They've all written books, and it's not, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Like I said, I mean, it's something, but it's not going to generate what you would think, you know. Got to go. Good night, Chronicles Familia from Freedom Liberty. Casey. Have a good night, brother. Yes, John Henry from Joe Vasquez. Bobby B. Begley, Tom. That was like 40 years ago, I think. Francisco VPA Cricket. Where we at on the fundraising? Same where we were, but you gave that 5. After that, someone did a 50, and it's still there. No one's done anything since. We did have a good movida this morning. Someone contacted us, and they wanted to pay for Chopper's trip. So I put them in touch with each other, and they were able to work it out. And so Chopper is going to make it to his primo's funeral to go back and do that. But that, nothing to do with this stuff. But that was a good news, obviously. But we're still right there at 12. Yeah, 35, so 85 with that 50. Robert Mormon killed his mom at the Blue Mist Hotel across from the walls. He was on a weekend furlough. Yeah, he's the one that messed up the furloughs. Tripping. Javier Hernandez, freedom, liberty, buenas noches, peace to you, young man, said Javier. Joe Vasquez, great documentary, said John Henry. Jojo Ezia Sen Mans. Thought I seen Mundo today, but it was just an old bag blowing in the wind, said Jojo. Cortatela. Who do I kill first, Boss Cricket? They thought what are you talking about, Ethan? No one dies, homeboy. Here, this is a non-dangerous, non-repetitive podcast or YouTube channel or whatever the fuck you guys want to call whatever they call it these days. There's no violence in here. I don't know. I'm not sure who did. Someone just sent something to the Cash App. The names. I don't see one. Gracias, whoever did that. I don't want to say a name that may not want to be out there. Spencer. So, who are the Arizona MS rivals? Since I'm assuming there's no AB, BGF, and NF in Arizona. There is an AB, but AB was kind of hooked up with Arizona. I mean, they were kind of friendly. There has been issues between the two, and then the Negros are the Mau Maus. Out here in Arizona, instead of BGF, they called themselves the Mau Maus. Plus, there was other little cliques like that. And then Arizona had a rift in the 70s where it became kind of two MS, and the brothers, the actual MS split into two like factions. And there was about 40 years of worth of muertes and shit behind that. The administration labeled it the old M and the new M, and that kind of stuck. And so that's what went on for a long time, is a lot of that happening. In the end, the one that the administration labeled as the new M kind of won out on that. The other vatos were getting hit immediately upon hitting yards and stuff. The propaganda machine was too big, so they were able to paint those guys in a real dirty light. So anytime they hit yards, they would just get whacked. And so that went on for a long time. In the late 90s, there was the Border Brothers started their little clica, and that war popped out for a while. There was a lot of fighting there, and the California vatos that were doing time, some of them, about half, I would say, backed the Border Brothers, and the other half backed us. So there was that little war going on for a little while too. Right now, I'm not exactly. I mean, now everything's so convoluted that. The biggest rival that I would say, besides all that shit I just said, would be ourselves. I mean, same with that old war with the Vieja. I mean, it was the same carnales fighting each other, and then, that ended. But through it all, if you honestly take a look at the Lismo, and every victim of most carnales has been other carnales. So, and we can call anybody else we want an enemy, but all the deaths were our own, pretty much. I mean, it's it's just all that, the same treachery, backstabbing, cannibalism that every other clique goes through. It's trash. So that's kind of how Arizona was set up, Francisco. In a nutshell, just to kind of throw it out there. Who made Carlos Garcia? Garfield still scratching my head on him. On the guys, he was never about that business. Garfield did have their hitters, but he wasn't one of them. Right on, Joe Vasquez. Thank you for that, brother. $10. Shout out to Chronicles. Good night. Glad to hear Chop is going to make it strip. Peace, brothers. Ya sabes, brother. Gracias. So as far as Carlos, Eastside Novero, I don't know who exactly made it. I think it was Pablo and them that made him. He did a couple hits in the joint. I know he hit Jay Keys. I'm not sure exactly. I can't remember exactly who else, but he did a couple pegadas in the joint. He just got in. He was already made when I came into the Sistema. He had already been doing this thing. Him and Aslan from the Coalfields got made around the same time. I think it might have been like 93, 94, something like that. I didn't meet Garfield until 2001 when he got out. I went and picked him up and took him and get his license, and he bought some clothes, just getting out. And then his family had a release barbecue for him at Encano Park. We all went there. I had that going on with him. And then I got locked back up. I went back in for a while. And then when I got out, we had a couple conversations that were a little bit heated because of some issues. And then I killed him. So that was the end of that. Bobby B, LOL. Also, keep doing what you're doing, brother. With all due respect to California, no reason to tell regurgitated stories unless it involves you. Big respect, brother. I'm gone, homeboy. All right, Diablo. Yes, sabes. Do your thing, brother. Master just jealous that my ranch is bigger than his. Chitas. Taldor Francisco, no AB. Yeah, there's an AB in there. Arizona AB is almost dead. Yeah, it's going through its issues now. It absolutely is. It got to a point where it was pretty. It was doing its thing too, but yeah, a lot of that is being. There's a big movement right now happening with the AB that I don't know what's going to happen in the end, but. G Thoughts, I'm going to tell you when, said Bobby B. I just sent you a cash app. Okay, it was you, all right, brother. I appreciate that, Pelon. For the Christmas fund, cool. I appreciate that. I thought it might be because it had Pelon, but then it had another number besides the 8, so I didn't want to say that name on here, and it wasn't you. Gracias, homeboy. Gracias. I appreciate that, brother. Amen again for that ticket for Chop. I was going to pay for it, dodge the bullet. Jojo. Just kidding. Master, no, you're right, G Thoughts. You're the biggest tool in here. LOL, con todo respeto. He said, con todo respeto. Jojo AZ, put in work by saving others, G Thoughts. Órale, ese G Thoughts. Was it $30? No, it was homeboy Pelon, 50. Who is from the old M still? Just JB? I'm not sure exactly, RJ, to be honest with you. I don't know. There's a bunch of them that, obviously they're done with it because they're on Buckeye there. I know Pepples and Buckeye, the one they call, his last name was Cisneros. I can't remember what they call them though, but he's over there. All of them, right? JB, and I'm not sure exactly who else is still riding that train. From what I heard, it's just JB though. And then obviously you have Pete Moreno from Califas. He was double patched. He wore their patch as well. I don't know if he's still representing it since now he's on the yards and he ain't making no moves on nobody because of the peace treaty. But JB is still on that lista, and that would be considered his carnal. So I'm not sure of the dynamics of that right there. I would just assume they gave up on all that, and he's the only one left pretty much. Dob said, Diablo, what hood were you in before the M? I was from Tolleson, bro. I'm from Tolleson, Chicanos. Hey, Cricket, just a suggestion, and con todo respeto, you should let your viewers visit you on a live to say something about your channel. You've been really righteous, brother, with your viewers. You should let your viewers visit you on the live to say something about your channel. Oh, to come in here? Absolutely, brother. Anybody that would like to come in and talk, tell your story or have anything to say, absolutely, bro. You're more than welcome. I have put the link on here before, and anybody that would like that, I'll put the link, bro. Homeboys can come in and talk. All I ask is just, maintain respect. We're just being respectful to everybody in here. We ain't gang banging or none of that bullshit. But yeah, that's, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Cricket, I understand why people would want to watch Cali Emma stories because AZ and Cali are united and there's some AZ and Cali vatos in your videos, but was AZ hit the feds? And I'll get back to you. I don't know where you're at after that. Francisco, there's no norteños and there's no pintas. No, not really, bro. It was all mostly sureños. There was a couple norteños I think that I saw in my time. But in Arizona, Francisco, the way it ran was if you were raza, you were raza. All that norteño, sureño, or any kind of gang stuff didn't hit our pintas. The Arizona M run that shit, and nobody else could. There was nothing from the streets can hit the pinta. And to us, the sureño norteño thing was a street thing because it's not our prison thing. So we would have norteños in the yard and sureños, and they would function together because they were from Califas and they were raza. And that's how it was for everybody. As long as you were raza, that's how you ran, and it didn't. All that other stuff didn't matter. If any sureños were to make a move on a norteño, or any norteños would make a move on a sureño, the repercussions on them would be peseta and all that other stuff because it's just not. It's not tolerated. Hit Rincon in 02, no idea of the guerra. Got jumped for being from Southern Califa, said John Henn. Yeah, that's crazy. It was crazy. I remember, when that happened, bro, we had a lot of vatos that were from Califas that said, I'm not riding that ride. They were with us. But then we had to start checking that type of stuff because we didn't know. Because honestly, there was dudes, it happened a couple of times where vatos from Califas got released to the yards, from in there talking. And at one time, they jumped on a carnal named Little Man. They got off, they went on to Buckeye, and as soon as they got off the bus and came in, they just asked who's the carnal on the yard. They found out Little Man was there. They saw him, they beelined it to his ass, and they hopped on him. So those are the type of things that we had to start being careful with. If you were from Califas, we knew a lot of them stood with us, and we kind of knew who it was because most of them were vatos that did a lot of time with us. Most of the vatos that were riding that Border Brother train were new dudes, a bunch of youngsters, new vatos coming in that had kind of got that spill from Payaso. So he had kind of, brainwashed them, if you want to call it that, or, whatever, however you feel about that war. He had kind of talked them into that movida. So a lot of them were coming out of the hoyos from in there with Jaime, and doing that, trying to fight that guerra. So it kind of got to the point where we had to kind of almost be careful with the ones that were saying they were with us, because some of them would say that and then try to make moves. You know what I mean? So it was a trip for a while. It was dicey for a minute out there. Francisco, yes, they are there. Yeah, norteños. Doble, they had a major part in all of my childhood memories, said Diablo. Have a good night, Chronicle Familia. Noches Cricket. All right, Carlos, ya sabes. Have a good night, brother. Did you see the cop in Tucson that shot a 61-year-old man in a wheelchair? 745. I think I did. Is he the one that shot him from behind, bro? Yeah, I saw that on where he was going and he shot. Yeah, they're gonna get that cop. There's no way he ain't getting away with that. That dude was he was rolling away from him, right? And he blasted him in the back. Yeah, he's through. Get you on the break tomorrow. All right, Diablo, ya sabes. Are the Border Brothers Chicanos or Paisas? Paisas, Miguel. They were Paisas. You should start mailing the tax slips for people that make significant donations. Yeah, I got to start getting all that stuff. I do. We have the 501(c), all that stuff filed. I still need to send the proper paperwork to the IRS and get all that stuff taken care of. But yeah, once that's all done, I need to get the infrastructure put in place for all that type of stuff. But I'm trying, bro. I don't know a lot about it. I gotta Google shit and try to read and figure it all out. Good night, familia. Gotta get up early and see what this new job is like. Much love y hasta mañana, gente. Dios bendiga, from Damien de Leon. Does that mean Pete Boy has 3 badges now? Nah, just the 2. He's not with the Nueva or anything or whatever. He's still his thing. He was just part of the whole peace treaty was that, he was going to be able to walk a yard again. He had never been. He has been in protective custody basically for the last 30, 40 years or whatever. His brothers negotiated for him to be able to be, get out there and enjoy his whatever life he has. You know what I mean? So um, there he is. He's there doing his thing, and he's in Cimarron. So because Tolleson, it's Tolleson. Tolleson Chicano still exists. Yes, it does. Tolleson is its own city on the west of Phoenix, and it's the only clica in the barrio. We're waiting for Bobby B, said Cricket's wife. Mastodon, just no creepers like the last time you let a viewer join your live, Cricket. I swear that Vato was blushing and shit. Like he had a crush on you, brother. Yeah, I remember. Damien, give him hell, bro, said Jojo. Cricket, when you were a carnal in the yarda, where would you be housed in the yard? Like, did the SSU police know you were running the Arizona Raza? Would you be treated different by the system? Yes and no. Sometimes, like at first, no one. I mean, I tried to keep that shit real low. And if I got to the Yarda and SSU didn't, okay. So here's the thing. For a while, when I went back, SSU. I mean, I had my issues, and SSU had already pulled me in. But I guess they had never. They didn't know They didn't know when I got made. They didn't know that I had become a carnal. So when I hit the Yarda, I just kept it that way. I would tell everybody, just keep doing your thing, act like I'm nobody. And I wouldn't even run the yard, bro. I let other people run the yard. I remember when I was in Buckeye, Wheelo ran the yard from Ligas, and he would just come and we'd talk. And I would, he'd ask me things, and we'd figure things out, but he was on the front. It didn't work. I ended up getting locked down for an assault there that they said I ordered or whatever. And then when I got out again, I remember the SSU came and talked to me in the hole, and she was talking all kinds of shit. Said she wasn't going to release me on her yard, that it wasn't going to happen. And then I got out and hit her yard. She took all my pictures, and so there was that. And then I ended up getting out. So when I went back, I hit another yard. I was in Cheyenne in Yuma, but I went in through the violation way. So I got there from Alhambra, and kind of like a weird way. And I just went in. And when I was getting out, because I only had to do real quick time, I think I told you guys I had day off. They sentenced me to 15 months, and I already had like fucking 13 months back time. I had to go in for like a week and a half. It was stupid. It was after I beat my charge, and they still wanted to violate me. So I go back. When I got out, the two SSU placas drove me to the Greyhound station. They chained me up. I'm like, you guys are chaining me up to release me? You know what I mean? And they're like, yeah. So they chained me up, put me in the back seat. And as we're driving, the vato turns around and says, so I didn't know you were on my yard. He's like, how long you been here? And I was like, I just got here, man. I've only been here for like a week and a half. So he starts asking me, like, who did you leave in charge? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't leave nobody in charge. I wouldn't, He's like, I know you're a carnago. I don't know nothing. And he's reading me shit that is in the reports from the street task force, the FBI, where they're saying I'm a carnal and all that stuff. So I'm like, I don't care what they say. That's, I'm not, I was never, they never put me on an STG packet, and I didn't get us, they never did, any of that. So I'm like, I don't care what them vatos are telling you. I'm telling you right now that I'm not a carnal. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing about that. And they're like, hey, just tell us who you left in charge. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I leave. Well, remember, I only stayed out for 11 days. So when they busted me again, they sent me right back to that same yard. So it's maybe like 3 weeks later, I had to go through Alhambra and then go back. When I get there, the dude is there. And he pulled me in, and he just says, listen, we know who you are. We know you don't got a lot of time. I think I was only back on it. Now I have to kill my number. And I think I had like 2 months, maybe 3, whatever. And he says, you don't have enough time for us to mess with you. Just please fix the yard. So the vato I had left in charge, which was actually Lowrider from Califas, had kind of messed things up. He tried to get vatos to do things that we don't usually do, right? So there was a big, when I got there, I mean, so he tells me this, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but, I'll talk to people and see what they're doing, but I don't know, I'm still playing that role. So when I get in there, they put me in the same building, the same bunk, everything. And I get there, and when I get in the kitchen, our vatos were like, fuck, I remember this vato named Ping Ping from Tucson. He yelled, he goes, Cricket, thank God, and comes. And everybody was complaining about Lowrider. But so that's how kind of how it worked. They didn't really fuck with me too much. They kind of knew, but and then when the feds came and indicted me, they got me out of there quick because I got mad. The sergeant lied to me, the SSU dude, and so I kind of I threatened them. So they put me in the cages, but they wouldn't house me in that CDU in Cheyenne. They moved me immediately to the Dakota CDU, and then like at 4 a.m, 2 sergeants threw me in a car and they drove me to SMU, and then they put me in VCU, and I stayed there for the 2 months until I got released, and then the feds picked me up and took me back to the county. So that's kind of how that worked, but it wasn't not no. So yeah, they treated me a little different, but it wasn't crazy. I was told that Jesse Leyva wanted to rape a youngster named Sean from La Tusa, and that's why he got hit, and that was in the 80s. It could have been. I don't know exactly why they hit him. I know they knocked his head off, or the top of his head off, but yeah, I'm not sure what the reason was. I wonder. That's crazy if that's the reason. At least they did it before he did that. 745 Wildcat, crazy shit. Get on. They said that guy in wheelchair had a knife but they couldn't tase his old ass. Yeah, but even if he had a knife, they did say that, but he's rolling the other way, bro. Like if you got a knife and you're running that way, you're not no threat to me. I'm not allowed to legally blast you just because you're carrying a knife. That's not how it works. You can only use as much force as being used against you if you fear for your life. The fucking old man's trying to go back into the place where I can't remember what store it was or what it was. And they're telling him, stop, don't go back, don't go back. And then he blasts him and shoots him like 8 times. Like, nah, that shit ain't no, come on, man. And then I don't understand the way they keep pulling trigger. That's some old, I know like when they do the autopsies and they talk against you in court for these muertes, and when you shoot someone like more than a couple times, they get on you, eh? And they tell you like, this was personal for him because he shot the guy 8 times in the head or whatever, right? So why isn't it personal when these fucking dudes pull them triggers? I'm in fear for my life. I'm gonna blast you 1-2 times, unless it's really you on me, you know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker's in a wheelchair going the other way, and you shoot him 8 times? Yeah, come on, that's out of anger. All right, bro, gotta get to work early. Is it cool to call you tomorrow? Text me. Just call me, bro. Just call me. I'm telling you, I wake up, I look at your time like, fuck, and it's already late already. Just call, bro. Yeah, Simon, just call. No matter what time, just call. If I can answer, I'll answer. If I can't, I'll call you back, but just do it that way. I heard that as of 2021 BB is the deepest in the feds and are not to be fucked with. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any of them in the feds, but I don't know. The Cali dudes that got off on Little Man get handled by their. Yeah, they did. That was about the name Loco from White Fence, and the other dude wasn't even from Cali. He's from Tucson actually. Called him Saguero or Casper from Tucson. He just jumped on the Cali ride, but he was from Tucson, and him and Loco from White Fence got there and did that, which was crazy too because Loco was from White Fence, but he grew up in West Side Chicanos. He wasn't really from Cali, kinda. His last name was Downey. I think Robert Downey or something Downey. Can't remember exactly his first name. But it was them two vatos that did that. But yeah, they got there. When you were serving life, did you ever contemplate the thought of having to let your hyena be work someone else, or did you not ever think of that? Be work someone else or with? Of course, I told her. Dude, when I was facing the death penalty and I was through, I thought I was gone. I told her, do your thing. Go ahead. I put myself in there. It's not, only thing I told her, just don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Just do you. But, don't sit here and pretend like you're with me and we're good and you're doing your thing. That's not what I don't want. If you're gone, you're gone. That's kind of how we brought it. But I remember when I told her, you can't wait. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And she was like, don't tell me what I can and can't do. And we'll figure it out. And So it was crazy. But yeah, of course I did. Now, it wasn't no Robert Downey Jr. Vato's last name was Downey. I can't remember his first name. But they called him Loco. Loco from White Fence. And what was crazy was Loco was Skina before. for the M. He did a pegada in I think Simran or something for the Carnales. He stabbed some dude up. But once he got from that, they sent him into SMU or SMU2, wherever it was, and he ended up getting talked to by Payaso. And Payaso kind of, the Vato Jaime Tanaco, who was a carnal for Califas, and he kind of just, talked him into doing that, being part of that thing. So that was at the beginning of it all, almost too. Like they just started sending little soldiers out, and Jaime did it too. Like when he was out, he slit Troque's throat in Yuma on that shit. So I mean, it was like, but no one was expecting. Like it just kept happening, little things until we realized, like, oh, okay, these fuckers are on that shit, Cricket, were you a fighter back in the day? In your old photos, when you had a mustache and slick back hair, your old photos you look serious. You look like my bro Bubbles back in the day. I mean, yeah, we were all fighters, bro. We were gangbanging. You know how we did it. It was just, we were just all stupid. Yeah, it was all part of the. It was all. I mean, that's part of the game. You know what I mean? Fighting and shooting and stabbing and trying to do all one up each other. You know what I mean? Where this wheelchair shooting happened. It's in Tucson, bro. You can Google. I'm sure you can Google it. They've been talking about it big the last couple of days. It's a wheelchair shooting in Tucson. Stay blessed, gente, from John Henry. Gessie. Cops, Eagles play a big part. Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of that does, Jojo. I mean, and I think it's almost the same thing as the way the Carnales act. You know what I'm saying? They feel that they're superior to the people that they're supposedly representing, and because honestly, the Carnales are only Carnales because they're allowed to be. The gente, the plebe, the Chicanos on the yarda, the raza on the yarda, lets them have that position. If there's two Carnales on the yard and 1,000 vatos, you telling me them two Carnales can get down with everybody? They'd be fucked if these dudes turned on them. So they're only that because of these dudes. It's supposed to be about representing that. And it's not. They're bullies. And it's almost the same fucking thing in society with these. And not all. I'm not talking about all, because it's the same thing with the enemy. Not all are bullies. And same thing with Placas. There's a lot that are doing it because they feel that it's for society, whatever that, I'm not trying to speak on all them dudes. I'm not. I've met some Placas that really do care about youngsters and would want to talk to them and before just busting everybody. You know what I mean? But then you get them ones that it's like you even look at them wrong, they feel disrespected, and it's like, what the fuck? Who are you? Like, what the fuck? You're just a person, man. You got an outfit on, but that don't change the fact that we're the same. If I don't break the law, you got no authority over me. Period. That's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So yeah, it gets all bad, I think, when it comes to the ego and stuff. But how do you change it? I don't know. Cammy call in, Mark World. What? Cammy call in? What's that, brother? Cheap thoughts in Tucson. Robert Don. Nah. Yeah, same here. Told my hyena to just be honest and still bring the baby to see me, or I'd have the Vato hit. But I ended up beating my case, thank God. Yeah, that's kind of how I did it. I just kind of like, it's crazy. Greyhound got a Vato hit that Maruca used to talk to before I even talked to her. Stupid ass used to. But because like I said, I met Maruca in the county jail, and prior to that, she was talking to some guy that was downstairs, just as friends or whatever. I guess I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? But once I hooked up with her, everybody backed off, and Greyhound found out. I think she told him about that. I used to talk to her or something, and that fool sent a pegada all about their Douglas. I didn't know anything about it. It wasn't my idea. That fool just did it. Cricket, don't forget, it's my Ray from Chad. Yeah, I know. I just changed my profile. I've been on your live. Yeah, I know, brother. I got it. I know who it is, homeboy. With the many vatos getting deep, no good. Pretty soon, these carnales going to be surrounded by family members of their victims. They created their own demise. Yeah, hopefully, bro. The problem is, man, a lot of people are so fucking brainwashed. They say that even the family members start saying, well, they're no good. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. That no good shit that people say, it's used too fucking loosely, Holmes, and people just buy it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. They just buy it. They take it for what they say it is, and It's sad, eh? I've seen it. It's got your cousins, brothers. They'll say they're no good, and then they'll do this. Like, what's going on with your cousin? I don't know. I don't talk to that dude. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. What up? Gets 187. What's up, brother? Pobrecito pinche gray on the down, homie. Jojo, yeah. Yes, absolutely. What's up, 187? How you doing, brother? Is the Christmas fun for the young youth? Yes, it is, MC. And I think we're actually gonna go with it's a women's shelter, battered women's shelter. So their kids will be the ones that get whatever we get out of this, whether we just give the facility the check, or if we get the kids shoes and stuff like that, or whatever. I think we're gonna do that. I wouldn't want to just hand over money, but yeah, it's for the kids, just because I thought about other things, but in that case, they've gone through some shit. The jefe, the boyfriend, whatever's whooping the mom, and they're in a position now where they're stuck in some spot where they're trying to, better themselves. The jefita better themselves. The kids ain't got no skin in that game. What I mean? They're just victims. So just throw some smiles right there if we can. That's the way I thought about it. So that's what I'm gonna go with. A civilian shouldn't use that term. We're not in that life, said Pelon 18. Yeah, that's one of the things that I get. Like when people on here, when I'm talking and they say, "Hey, is he no good, or is he good?" I'm always gonna say, "Bro, they're always good." Yeah, by the powers that be, they're in that position only because of the fact of people asking. But I'm not with that no more. Shit, I know too many vatos that are not ratas, or sex offenders, or or even the ones, I don't care, even if you call some ratas, and I know the position or what happened, I ain't even with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with me, the only ones to me that ain't no good is sex offenders, homeboy, and sex offenders all around. Period. Kids, women, all that shit. That's bad. That's all bad in my opinion. Um, I'm never gonna take any action against it anymore. I'm not, that's not my lifestyle. I'm not the one. I'm not no martyr. I ain't going to prison unless it's on mine. You know what I mean? But aside from that, yeah, it's just all bad. And so to me, that's the only no good. But I think that's in general. I think society looks at that way too. So, and even if they don't, I don't care. That's my opinion. So it is what it is. Anybody see the fight last night? They robbed the little Mexica, Isaac Cruz against Tank. The little Vato from Mango won, but they gave it to Tank. I'm still pissed about that bad decision. I didn't see it, bro. I heard they were talking about it during the live yesterday, but I didn't check it out. Jojo, Chicanos are our own downfall, always hating on each other, especially family. Yeah, they're brainwashed. You're right. Yeah, both, all the way around, bro. To be honest, shit. I mean, the white boys did the same shit to each other. The only ones that really didn't were the negros, and those ones we thought were the weakest because they didn't. Isn't that crazy? Like, we always thought the negros were weak because they had so many different clicas and wouldn't ride together against stuff that one individual said, or you know what I mean? And we always thought, man, they're weak because they're so separated. But maybe they were the smart ones, bro, that actually fucking looked at things the way they should be. And to be real, I mean, they had their they had their shit too, where it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't all kosher either, the way they did their thing. But fuck, man, well, the way we did it was a lot worse. You know what I mean? So, I mean, honestly, in the Pinta, the whites and the Mexicans were the ones killing themselves. On a big level. The Negros really didn't. And when they did, it was because we asked for it, because they would do something bad. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Anybody see? Cricket's wife said he had a wife. It was my uncle's friend. He would send jokes and drawings. Greyhound said he's ugly and got poor dude beat up. Laughed my ass off. He would keep saying that he's ugly. I remember that like yesterday. Yeah. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't even know. Eat to ear, said MC. ear to ear. I know you know my bro and did time with them in the 90s. It's hard to look at you and know you changed your life, but I see you and it's hard to know the old you is not there no more. Yeah, it ain't. It's what it is, homeboy. It's what it is. It's the only way to be, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. I got tired of that. I got call it what you want, bro. They took it out of me. The fight got took out of me. I turned weak or whatever you want to call it, but I couldn't no more, brother. None of it made sense anymore. The killing, none of it. You know, the beatings, the anything we did, none of it made sense to me anymore, bro. And we're just, it became where we were hurting just to hurt. Yeah, it was just all bad, bro. The only one I trust is my nana, except when she's mad, she be doing brujeria. I said, Jojo. Yeah, fool. Oh, man, what are we at? 3 hours and 10 minutes. Orale, let's shut this down. We're at 3 hours. I can't start doing 4 hours. So, orale, thank you guys for being here. Ya saben, we're going to shut this down before it gets too much. You just seen the light. That's all. You grew up. Yeah, I mean, bro, like I said, man, it just didn't make sense. I was a believer, bro. I thought that Haile was, or is there a lot of carnales that had skeletons in the closets and then got took out? Yeah, that happened a lot too. Lost. Wait, still working on this pump, bro. Hey, fool, that shit should have been done. Are you reading the instructions or what? That shit's like an hour job, if that. Yeah, we'll do some PUBG tonight. Yeah, homeboy. Listen, bro. Honestly, it just didn't make sense no more. It really didn't, bro. I couldn't see, my kid not having me if that chance was there. Once I got turned on and I seen so much of that fucking treachery that I took part in. Again, I've sat here and told you I'm not no fucking victim to this shit. I played the game. I'm telling you, I was with it. I'm not sitting here pretending like I wasn't. That Garfield hit that I did, and some of the other that they should have never happened. I'm as guilty as the rest of them in playing that shit. But I just, it didn't make sense no more. I didn't see it anymore. It was like like my eyes just opened up to some other bullshit. I mean, it wasn't what I thought it was. There was no, I mean, what do you call it? We would talk about this respect thing. We talked about being, having this integrity. It was all bullshit, bro. They're just fucking words used right there. You know what I mean? They didn't mean shit. It really didn't. We were just fucking cannibals, bro. It became so easy to just write people off. You know what I mean? Mátalo. That's everybody's fucking response, bro. And to the point where you wouldn't even look into shit no more. People are counting on you to make sure that things are done in the right way because you're supposedly the one that has the most experience or whatever with these type of things. And it just became to the point where we wouldn't even write other people to find out what really happened. It was just like, okay, bye, fuck them, take them, kill them. It didn't matter. They were nobodies to us. And it just didn't make sense, bro, because that's not what it was ever supposed to be. Nobody was supposed to be nobody. You know what I mean? Everybody was supposed to be, that's our raza, that's us. And yeah, it didn't make sense, bro. So it was what it was. I had to go. Good night, everyone. I used the last of the butter and dropped my tortilla as I was about to take a bite. Let them find out I was mugging me. Good night, everybody. The Chronicle family, Ray Diaz. Lost, you need help, said JoJo. Yeah, I think he does, boy. Cool. Gotta go out there. How can we play chess? That's it. Awesome person. Shit, download it. Get a username and throw it at me. I'll get at you. Come on, perro, it's scary outside alone. Chilos. Ay, bro, it was bad before you got there for real. I know, shit. It was bad. It's always been bad. Jojo AZ, ouch. Hasta la vista. Chronicleros, descansen en paz from Geronimo. Manipulation at its best. I'm too hard-headed to fall for other bullshit, said Jojo. Yeah, but it's hard. But you go against the grain in that when you're in the pinta, bro. I get it, counties and in the street, there's a little more leeway. But when you're in that fucking joint, homeboy, you can't go against that grain, but unless you're just gonna check in, you know what I'm saying? All that hard-headed shit, that'll get knocked right the fuck out of you, homeboy. I understand what you're saying, and I get a lot of people would like to think that they wouldn't take this path. And I'm not talking about getting clicked up. I'm just talking about being, part of the fucking wave, you know what I'm saying? But there's no going against that. You can't, brother. It's just not gonna happen. Not in that environment. I mean, anyone can be hard-headed. You can feel, whatever you want. You don't have to get involved, but you definitely ain't gonna go against. That ain't gonna happen, brother. It just ain't. I mean, you're gonna fall in line, bro. At the end of the day, or get out of there. I mean, those are the options. It doesn't make anybody weak or not. I mean, you can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? In that position, nobody can. Even them standing alone, like me, I was like, standing alone. I could. There's no way. And every single one of them alone, same thing. But that environment is so toxic. It's everybody's so brainwashed about these fucking politics that we'll see what happens. Nah, Cricket, it's cool. You change your life. I'm with you, and I don't like violence either. C-Town. Everybody go hug your kids and wife. We're so lucky to be out here enjoying life. Cricket, thank you for being your night, everybody. What's up, baby? Buenas noches, Chronicles familia. Yeah, right on, Jovan, Bobby. Cricket's wife, great advice. Hug your children. Be great role models. Good role models. Or great whatever. Yes. Or shit. Yes. I just like to ask you, your old life, Emmett, still, I know that stuff not cool. I got a fortune. Yeah, I know. I got you. It's all good. That's what I'm here for, bro. I mean, I know what the questions are that are coming. I respect you change about killing people isn't cool. Yeah. I mean, it just ain't, bro. I mean, there's nothing to it. It's not that hard. That's the honest truth is it ain't. Fucking anybody can do it, bro. I almost said something politically incorrect, bro, but I can't do that. I'll get canceled. I mean, I wouldn't join an organization on my own. Oh, yeah. Definitely that. Yeah. Many people take that route for sure. Killing people is not cool. I'm down for my raza, but not taking no oath to get bags that. Yeah, well, I wish I would have had that in me, bro. I drank the Kool-Aid, bro. It was what it was. Later, sit down. Órale, homeboy. Ya sabes, 40. Ray. Otra vez, gracias. Great content. Good night. Man, hug your son and wife. Órale, Javier. Ya sabes, brother. Have a good night. Not just to all the homies. God bless. Oh, yeah. Órale. Have a good night. East Lado. I think you sent that ahorita, homeboy. I'm going to mention it before I go. I thought I saw something come through. Yeah. Christmas fun. East Lado. $50. Gracias, brother. Ya sabes. Thank you so much for that. Everybody have a good night. Hasta mañana. Yeah, man. You motherfuckers want to fucking have a breakdown. Buenas noches, everyone. Hope all kids have a wonderful Christmas. Have a good night, bro.